pocket on your pants.
Which one?
Which
It's
one?
like
I got several pockets.
The one hanging off a chain right there.
Oh, that's a wallet, my guy.
That's a wallet. Right?
Yeah, it's my. I put my coins in there.
Like a coin purse.
An ID.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, boss, someone's got to take it out of context. I like my career.
Yes, yeah.
What was your question? What was your question, Croc?
I got none.
All right, thank you, Mr. King. You can step back.
Can I actually ask him a question?
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Too late for entry. Too late for entry, Your Honor.
Actually, I wasn't asked. I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, she wasn't asked in March, Croc.
Exactly.
But I mean, we already know your position on that. It's okay.
Go ahead, Miss Adams.
All right, were you or were you not asked if that was a coin purse because they were making fun of femininity during Women's Month?
I was asked if it was a coin purse.
No further questions.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. King. You may step back. That is
didn't
the
know- I didn't know what
conclusion
it
of
was.
testimony for this bench trial.
Oh, likely story, motherfucker.
You okay, Crane? Is she breathing?
I don't know.
He probably trying to process all fuck shit that you guys said during this trial, bruh.
Yeah, no. No, he's breathing. I see.
Okay. So, here's
Guilty
the ruling.
or charges?
Okay, for Miss Adams.
Ready for the W? Ready for the W?
In terms of disobeying, third-degree speeding, criminal possession of firearm class 1, you're guilty of all those. Regardless of whether or not you know, the nature of sort of the seconds or the very short time span between him telling you to get off the phone or him not giving you a chance to explain why you were on the phone, or even if it was in your good nature, cop tells you to do something, you got to do it. So you're guilty of the disobeying. The third-degree speeding is in radar. Firearm, obviously, for very clear reasons, you're guilty of that. Vehicle registration fraud, I'm going to find you not guilty. Here's why.
What?
Vehicle registration fraud refers to someone displaying fake plates on a vehicle when you can't prove who has affixed the fake plate or why it's there or who put it there.
She's in possession of the car.
Constructive possession, so it's just whoever's driving it. In this case, we have both the person who is driving it and the person who gave an explanation for why the fake plate would be on there. So I'm not inclined to give you the constructive charge when I have the person who quasi admitted to, using it or whatever.
So I was right, but the owner's
I'm
here.
going to go ahead and I'm going to find you not guilty of that. Mr. Jackson, this one's interesting, actually. I'm finding you guilty of vehicle registration fraud. It is your Lamborghini Aventador in olive drab with the pearlescent, as you noted for the court. Thank you for that. The multi-million-dollar vehicle, as you spoke about, it did have a fake plate on it. You're responsible for the car, so you're going to get that charge. And here's the interesting thing. I actually, based on the scenario and the way the testimony went down, I think Croc was being a little too petty with you in the disobeying.
Oh, come on!
You were actually... Now, wait. Now, listen. I think you were actually not guilty of disobeying. However, normally that would mean that, the items from you being searched or through the poisonous tree, the vehicle registration fraud I'm finding you guilty of, so that absolves that. Additionally, even if it wasn't vehicle registration fraud, you don't have a valid weapons license, so when you pull up with a gun and you're observed with a gun, then that gives them probable cause to detain
Sir, I'm going
or
to shoot
search
my
you.
dick off if I try and ride a BMX bike with a Desert Eagle in my pants.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true,
protecting
bro.
my life. I'm protecting my life, Your Honor.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
and guess
All right,
what?
no, hold on.
Sometimes-
Check this. You see this shit? I can barely keep a fucking joint and lighter in this
I thought
bitch.
we.
I'm supposed to fit
you.
that. I'm supposed to fit a whole fucking Desert Eagle. in my
He
shit.
should be
No,
guilty
you're
of that.
just legally not
Disobeying a
supposed to.
peace officer. What the fuck?
I mean, 100%, Your Honor. But I mean,
Maybe we
gangster gotta
didn't
be gangster.
articulate it
Gangster do
well enough.
gangster shit.
I agree. And
saying?
We should
both
have.
men
I thought I
don't
did.
have much else to do.
I thought
Too
we
petty.
Drive their
Too
freeway
petty.
at 140
I could be
miles
too
an hour
petty.
constantly through the city,
I'll be
doing
more
360s
petty.
through red lights in front of Pillbox Medical. in front of cops and then only get a negligent driving ticket for it. Suck on that, Croc. But in reality,
Wait, what the fuck did he say?
I still know I'm doing illegal shit. So much like I know I'm doing illegal shit, so do you. So you're guilty of everything except for disobeying.
True. Appreciate you.
All right. Y'all have a good
Suck
day.
on that, Croc. Little bitch.
Little bitch going to jail. Okay, rightio. Hands behind your back, both of you.
Motherfucker,
You
respect
piece
women,
of
bro.
fucking shit!
Respect women, bruh.
He's fucking running! The fuck is running, the piece of shit! Taser! Get the car, Willie! I'm getting the car, you chase him!
Which one is it?
Short hair, short hair! He went right, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way! Son of a bitch. Oh my god, game, please. I pressed F to get into this car.
Power. Continuing southbound Power Street, right westbound Innocence.
Oh, shit.
We got a status on that 13.
Yeah, it's at the courthouse. He just fucking ran out of the courthouse and now got away when he lost the bench trial. I'm seeing what's going on here. I've got multiple people fleeing from me right now. I don't know which one did it. I'm chasing a man on an ATV going westbound Castaway.
These 3 units stay on the chase. I'll break off.
Copy that. Let's take this over to a different frequency so that we can pop it up.
Fuck me,
Dispatch, where do we go?
Channel 1.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we are on channel 1. Okay.
I lost them.
Oh, eastbound Vespucci.
Funny.
Alright, so what's...
The fuck? Do we not cuff them to the
Alright,
table?
there was the individual. Croc was in the bench trial with someone. The individual ran. Frost got knocked out. You good?
Do we know what kind of vehicle?
White Dominator GTX.
Which one is black and white? I'm actually kidding.
Is that what you're scared of? Order. Just put your hand.
Crane?
I'm not shit up. I have cake. I literally have cake. Get the fuck away from me. I have my cake. You want my cake?
Croc,
Put
I
your
don't
hands
know.
behind
What's
your
up
back.
with the 13A?
I was told I'm.
It's next
I'm
to
being
us,
let
Croc.
walk.
Why are you handcuffing her?
She's going to
told
jail.
I'm
She's not.
walking.
She's guilty. Is it not?
No.
No, she's
that's
for like an hour for like 14 months of
Not to
charges.
mention that comment about me not being able to have a Lambo.
You still have to be billed.
Listen, literally, I have
Yeah,
a cake.
Willie was
going on
handling that.
Okay, well, can you uncuff me while I'm getting
How
billed?
can he walk in and I can't? I have cake.
Well, no, because one of your person has fucking ran away, so you're getting 1,300 fine.
So I'm not my own person.
1 for 1.
I don't know what's going on. I know an officer went down, guys. Just we'll deal with it.
She got knocked
Don't
out.
have a gun. I have cake.
I don't want your cake.
Okay, so can I go inside and pick up my phone?
Okay, now you're free to go. Crane, the other guy.
I
That
don't
man.
know, Croc. Are these guys involved?
Which one?
No, they're not. Come with me,
Go
Crane.
inside.
Thank you.
Would you come this way? Come this way. Okay, so the guy that just ran away, what are you looking to do?
Did you get fined yet, officer?
Which one?
Andrew, he got away. Before I could bill him or jail him.
Let me call him. Why were there beeping? Did you get downed?
I tried chasing
Did
him,
you
but I
get
had to back
13A
off.
because you got stomped out by some gangbangers, Croc?
No, not me.
Oh,
That
it
was
was
someone else.
Frost.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus.
Frost got his ass beat. Did Drew run away or did he get fined and stuff?
Andrew ran away.
Okay, well that's not good.
Oh my god, okay.
Is he not gonna answer you, Crane?
Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna drive down there.
Move, dog.
Not alone, Your Honor! Go chase him!
God damn it.
Croc,
Your Honor, you can't
unlike
go down
you,
there alone.
I have a good relationship with these people. Relax.
Well, you can't tell me no.
It's true, he can't. Listen, if Andrew doesn't just get fined or whatever, or go to jail, he's just gonna get contempt. He's fucking himself over.
Let's see what he does and make sure he don't get jumped, and we'll watch from afar. Did he just run a red light?
Oh, just put the lights
Can you
on.
be advised we got 71s?
The judge is...
With a Sand King on scene.
I just had a bench trial for this!
Do not arrest Crane.
You wanna... Motherfucker.
Don't do it, Croc.
I can't get a radar at his speed!
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I got him doing double the speed, but I'm trying to get close! I can't catch him! Okay, oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't have to pit him.
Is he running for me?
No, I don't think he knows what's going on. He's looking for Drew.
Crane, I'm pulling you over! Stop the damn car!
Oh no.
Oh no! 480 is in an active 80 with Judge Crane, northeastbound Strawberry Avenue.
3976.
Judge Crane is recklessly evading from me, northbound on Form Drive. He's coming to a stop.
I'm looking for your suspect, idiot.
Yeah, but you're still breaking the laws! He's calling me an idiot, saying he's looking for my suspect westbound on Form Drive, and the vehicle's coming almost to a stop. I need a 77.
Why is the siren?
39876. So you're on forum, yeah?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm on Form Drive, westbound. One the house side, not the apartment side.
Copy.
633 en route.
435. Can we have a 77 if there's one free for an 80 from this 90?
He's a civilian outside of court, Willie.
We're on channel 1. You can put out a warrant for 500 months.
500 months?
Yep, that's what they get for running out of my courtroom.
$100,000 fine.
Okay. Vehicle's taken off. It's stopped again. It's coming back.
I don't give any money fine for running out. I just give 500 months.
Okay, hey.
Hey, I need you to stop that. Vehicle's taken off again, westbound. I'm not joking. He's actually running for me. Northbound Carson Avenue.
He said to put out a warrant for the guy that ran for 500 months.
You're actually, you're being, for what?
Don't disobey, please.
I just need a picture. Hey, get back in your car! Crane, get back in your vehicle!
Why?
Get back in your vehicle now, Crane! Do what I say! Get back in your car!
For what?
Get back in your vehicle, Crane!
Why?
What the fuck?
Crane,
Bro,
I need you to step onto the sidewalk. Step onto the sidewalk, Crane.
Okay, for...
Crane, I'm giving you a lawful... Ah, you can't do the fuck!
Oh, you're so
hey!
lost.
Hey!
You stupid.
Hey, he's fucking... Guys, get him!
Croc, I know what you like to do, but you sure don't want to have this, like, law argument with Crane?
Don't tell me you fucking work for him, too. Listen.
Work for him. I just know he's a lot smarter than you, that's all.
I know, but I'm still gonna pick his brain because he's a judge. But right now, he's a civilian.
You haven't said it's a lawful order yet, though.
I have.
Except disobeying, yeah.
So take that off, put contempt, and mark it for 500.
Yeah, 500 months for Andrew Jackson, no fine.
Alright.
Yeah, what's going on?
And drop the disobeying.
Outside of this courtroom, you know very well that you are a civilian. You're operating a motor vehicle with no emergency lights, and I did not give you any authorization.
Oh, are you gonna get me lights
permission.
now? I've been asking for lights for a while. I should get lights.
Crane, I need you to turn around.
Maybe
You're under
instead
arrest
of like
for reckless evading.
blue and red, it should be just like red. That would be pretty cool.
Crane, I'm dead set serious. Turn around. You're under arrest for reckless evading. Yes.
Okay, sure. Bench trial, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that down in the courts.
ask for one.
I need you to turn around.
I'll call Mr. I'll call Grayson.
I need you to get off the phone and turn around. Come on, don't make this a pain, Crane. Please hang up the Crane.
I'll meet you at the courthouse.
Do not go away from me. Crane, you will be tased. Don't make me do this. Crane, please. Crane!
We're going to the courthouse.
Crane!
Hey, Grayson. Croc's losing his mind.
Hey!
He's trying to arrest me for reckless evasion.
Bro! Are you...
No, I'm getting in, Croc. Don't worry.
The judge is taking off of me going northbound on Innocence. Stand by. It's transition northbound Power Street. You're a witness to this, right? You're a witness to this? Witness?
Yeah, I'm seeing everything.
Please do not break off from what you're doing.
They don't think I'm serious.
We got this 80 under control, but yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. I'm dead set. I'm fucking dead set. This man going to jail. Now I got him doing 92. Now I got him doing 100.
Fixing Andrew's warrant, and I'm gonna put a blurb about how he's guilty for everything.
What is Crane fucking doing? I'm locking the radar. That's all we need. It's not going any faster. Got him on 100. Okay, dead set. Willie, get off that fucking iPad. This man's under arrest, no matter who he is. Stop the damn car! You're under arrest! Get out the fucking car now! Hands up right fucking now! Face away!
Put your hands up, yeah.
Face away from me now! Hands up against the wall! Hands up against the fucking wall! You'll be tased!
You're going to the
damn it!
I got your lethal.
Oh my god!
What are we doing here?
195. Let me cut the sirens. My goodness.
407 and 80, I think it's a street race, headed eastbound, Mirror Park Boulevard.
8976.
Right, southbound, Eastbury Drive.
Crane, what in the fuck are you doing?
All class vehicles is S.
Going to my bench trial.
You're a civilian!
Up southbound, Rancho, right, westbound, San Andreas.
You're not above the fucking
and I'm
law!
getting a bench trial.
Yeah, you're gonna be getting a bench trial if I request one and you're approved for it.
I already called Grayson, he said yes.
Judge Crane, what the fuck are you on about?
Nothing more than you, Croc. Just doing my bench trial.
Wait, if you spend too long in your chair, you've forgotten where you used to come from as a little lawyer. You know, I remember when you were pulling over because you did 4 miles an hour over the speed limit. Now because you got a cowboy hat, you think you can drive and do whatever the fuck you want?
What do you mean? We were going down to find your suspect.
I never authorized you to drive at those speeds, and I never authorized you to
you said you can't tell me not to come, and then you turned your lights and sirens on and escorted me down there.
No, I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
I gave you no permission. I gave you no lawful order. But I was trying to stop you for speeding.
So what'd you have lights and sirens on before I started moving for?
I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
Well, you were going over the speed limit instantly.
How was I going over the speed limit before I started the car?
Okay, Judge Crane, at this time you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say will be used
I waive all
against
my
you.
rights. I'm going to bench trial.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say will be used against you.
I waive all my rights. I
in
know
a
what
court
they
of law.
are. I'm going to bench trial.
You understand Arizona v. Miranda?
Miranda v. Arizona.
You understand those rights?
Yeah, I already said I did.
Okay. Willie, you witnessed that Crane here is understanding of his Arizona v. Miranda rights?
Yep.
Miranda v. Arizona.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to be searching you, Judge Crane. I can't believe I'm fucking doing this.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, he's got a class 1 rubber slug shotgun and IFAC, although I do believe the rubber slug and the IFAC he has authorization for. Okay,
I think so too.
yeah, okay, let's go. Watch your head, Your Honor.
We're already here.
I'll go through my channels, Your Honor. Or should I say, Mr. Crane?
What? So what's the point of this?
Point of this, Crane, is no matter who you are, you're not above the fucking law. Neither am I. You're breaking the law. I just did an entire bench
And why
trial.
are we going to MRPD?
Because I'm going to process you and get you in the database.
Why would you process me if I requested a bench trial?
I need to put you in a database, make the report, and get you my evidence collected, and I can't do it there.
Why not?
Because I said so. Now listen. I just had an entire bench trial over someone doing 4 miles an hour over the speed limit. I'm not gonna let how the fuck can I ignore a judge that's doing 135?
Because you were escorting me to find your suspect.
I never said I was escorting you.
Why'd you turn your lights and sirens on before we started moving?
Because I was trying to pull you
Why'd
over.
you swing around your car to my car before I was even moving?
I was trying to pull you over for your dangerous driving.
How were you trying to pull
speeding.
me over before I started moving, Croc?
You can
drove
explain
the
that to
wrong
the
way up the road. You flipped a 180 next to me, and then you turned your lights and sirens on before I even
You
started
can explain
the car.
that to the judge, okay? Yeah, who's this?
I thought we were having a
Who
conversation.
is this? Yo, Mac, want to see my latest 95?
Send it.
Sure.
How you doing, Max?
It's a good one.
Hey, Grain.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm dead set serious.
You can check.
But you're not arresting Crane.
He's arresting Crane.
For what?
Oh no, I reckless driving.
I thought it was reckless evading.
I'm still deciding how hard I want to go on you.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to mention that.
Officer discretion.
Or you said the wrong charge and you realize you can't prove it.
Hey, Willie. We'll have a discussion on make sure our facts are correct, or make sure that we get all of our evidence in correctly. And we'll make sure that you're prosecuted to the correct state of the law. Correct side of the law.
Sounds
Mr.
good.
Crane. Okay. What the actual fuck, Crane? What in the actual fuck are you doing?
Oh, I don't answer any questions.
Oh no, why are they talking about the Billabong on the radio?
I don't know, that place is a shithole.
Do you want a lawyer?
Huge shithole.
No, I want to go to bench trial.
Okay, I'll request one and see if you can be proof for one. Willie, come with me.
It already was approved.
Be proof through my channels. Wait. Who's being dumb in my chat?
Right.
Do we have an idiot in chat?
This one's a wild one.
This is worth an unfollow. Whippy, you molding so hard. What the fuck are you on about, Doja? Whippy, you really bored tonight. To show it off, big bitch move. Croc's sad because he lost his 95. This is worth an unfollow. Okay, bro, fuck off. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I'm making RP, man. Jesus Christ. I love Crane.
You want to pursue? I don't think you contemplating which charge to put him in is wrong. I think cops do that all the time.
I need your full support here.
Listen, he fucked up. Like this,
You're
just
with me? He
evaded
fucked
us
up
completely. Yeah, no, big time.
Willie, when did your face get so big? I've just noticed. Why is it so?
How did Crane escape? He escaped.
He has keys! Oh my god! You have fucking keys, god damn it!
Hey, what are you guys talking about over here?
Okay, I'm leaving you in cuffs. He has fucking keys to the facility because he's a... forgot about that one. Yeah, we're leaving this one cuffed.
Just getting all the facts and evidence together.
Yeah, getting all the facts and evidence. Oh my god.
Sure.
Extra charge? No, I'm not giving him that. Okay, unfortunately now I have to leave you cuffed because you have keys, so we'll be back.
Alright, well, just a few minutes.
Yeah, just a few minutes. I forgot he had keys. He just goes for a walk. Yeah, like
okay,
he full fucked up.
You told him, I mean, you stopped him at one point, said you're being pulled over, and I'm like, Crane, Croc is actually pulling you over, and then he just kept going. happened at least twice, right?
Yeah. Like he stopped at one point and we were all in the cars. Oh my god, we're going up against like the final boss, you know, of Elden Ring.
I have him clocked at 95. You said you got 100?
Yeah. You took a picture? We need as many pictures as possible. I took a picture of him and him of the car. We need to get his car back out.
At 95. Oh, you want to... Yeah, we could actually just do that later. If you want to impound it.
I do want to impound it, and
we're at the courthouse, or we're not there yet. But
we'll tell them to get it out.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
We could get it out ourselves too. There's a system for that.
So let me see what he wants to do next, because we gotta go to another bench trial. Let's find out. I hope you stand up, Willie. It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, Your Honor. I mean, Mr. Crane.
Hello.
Mr. Crane, would you like an attorney?
I've said to you 4 times now, I don't want an attorney. I waive my rights. I want a bench trial. You're being obstinately stupid at this point, Croc.
I'm just doing my best to make sure that you are getting your wishes. And I'm
you're not.
I'm remembering.
You're ignoring my requests. I've made my requests multiple times. You're ignoring them.
Well, that's your belief, but I want to make sure that you get the bench trial that you want. I'm going to make sure that is organized through my ways and not your ways, because then I can validate that this has been done
hold
correctly.
on. Did you just say you're going to get the bench trial you want, and then you said it's going to be organized through my ways, not your ways?
You want a bench trial? It goes through my channels.
Hello? You get hit in the head today?
I got hit in the head today. Okay,
All right.
I want to request it.
Jesus Christ, there's a few judges.
Okay, well, which one is the worst one? Reggie might.
Reggie
Reggie
cop
might.
killer terrorist gangster.
Yes.
Let's go with Reggie.
Fuck, he's hanging up. Oh, he says he's in trial.
Is he in trial?
Yeah, he just changed.
Oh yeah, you're right. And Grayson's busy. Interesting. Maybe they think Barbie's
Reggie
there
Mike,
or
this is an
something.
emergency, and this is Crocodile Steve LSPD. I know you're in trial, but I have a really important thing to tell you.
What?
Judge Crane is in custody and is requesting a bench trial.
Grayson's aware. Grayson will be sitting here ready for.
Okay, so you don't want to go through him? Through you?
Croc, I'm dealing with something huge at the moment, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'll be here with Grayson.
So you want me to go through Grayson? Is he okay? You okay, Reggie?
I can't really explain why, but there's a lot going on for me right now.
Okay,
there's
goodbye.
Someone that I care.
Grayson, Mr. Crane is requesting a bench trial.
Okay, bring him. We're ready.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, we need to get our evidence and our report up now. So I'll make it, and then you can add your shit in.
I just have the one radar picture.
Well,
we could add his car into the evidence. I have him clocked at 95. And then it's just our testimony of what happened.
go get him to court and get his damn car out, and I'll make the report.
You said go get his car out?
You need him to go get his car out, no?
Okay. And then what, you'll meet us at the courthouse? His car's
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I'll be there in 5.
Okay.
I'll just make the incident report and stuff.
Alright.
BBMC robs a bank.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
What went wrong?
You mean Grace is available? I never would have known. For what?
Alan Crane. Reckless evading.
I could document it, I guess. Probably wants to impound it too.
Alan Crane, he's gonna get reckless evading. Reckless evading. Disobeying a peace officer. I won't really give resisting arrest. We'll just go disobeying a peace officer and reckless evading. Ban of red light? Well, that's all under reckless evading. Reckless driving? I can't stack. Reckless evading. Weapon? Weapon's legal. Unlawful imprisonment. You are right. He cuffed me. Okay, we need to put our evidence in for Mr. Crane. Okay, URL, evidence, radar reading, photo. Crane at scene with vehicle.
Listen to Damien Tinkerman music, now available on all platforms.
I wonder who got caught. Can't work it out. Not a clue. First degree speeding. 11 months ago, I watched Dundee and Jr. enter the Lost Compound from the Sandy Shake and to take out the Lost MC. That day had me cooked on your content. Aw, thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. Fucking Willie. Plate. Folsom? He's not here. Don't worry, I'm just arresting the judge. There's a shotgun on the floor. Yeah, am I gonna be the next BBMC member? I cannot believe I'm arresting a fucking judge. I'm arresting a judge. Arrest the senator already? He'll be next. Why the fuck is he walking?
Well, he needed to take his car out, and now... Frank, come on.
What do you mean? I'm going to the bench trial.
Get him back in fucking cuffs. Stop being a fucking pussy, Wooly. Just because he's a judge, that doesn't mean that he isn't a civilian.
Hands up. Gotta put you in cuffs.
Okay. Go in there. Walk inside your fucking kingdom in cuffs.
My kingdom? What do you mean?
Go. Anti-guard. Thanks for the tier 1, man. Just gotta make sure my car is locked. I'll put my car away. Did you get a picture of his car, Willie?
No, he didn't take it out.
Willie, not Willie. Fucking Crane, come back here. We need your car.
He says it's evidence against himself, and he's not gonna take it out. So unless Grayson makes him, I don't know.
I can't be coerced to produce evidence against myself.
I don't know if that's true, Croc.
I don't think that's true either. It's a lawful order.
I I'm in cuffs. What do you mean?
Might have to get a warrant because he put it away.
Smell like Cheetos and Mountain Dew, Croc.
That's all I'm gonna be eating while I'm chewing you up.
Oh Lord.
And we're back again. Cuffing you to the table. Oh, God, it's Rudy.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What the fuck?
Oh, you know, Crocodile Steve.
Okay.
Oh, you know. Apparently civilians are allowed to break the law, according to Judge Crane. Well, ex-Judge Crane, Mr. Crane.
Ex-judge, what do you mean?
You to get that record expunged if you get caught with a felony.
Right.
Ain't that right, Reggie?
Violent felonies.
Oh, there it is. Ding, ding, ding.
What a fucking cunt.
You don't know
Unlawful
there's
imprisonment's a
attorneys that,
violent
like,
regularly.
Regularly, you don't know there's attorneys that regularly street race.
Hey, it's if it isn't my superiors. How are we going?
Yeah,
Hey, guys.
Grayson, can we have a second to talk to Steve?
Sure, absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right,
I'll be over
come
here.
with
Oh,
us.
this way. No matter what, hold it down, Willie. We know what we're fighting for here, right? Let's go into the office this way. Oh, shit.
Hey, can I have a phone to call Andrew Jackson? I think he was going to turn himself in, but he, like, obviously...
All right, so what's going on here?
What the hell's going on?
So I'm not trying to do funny shit. This is fully serious. I'm doing everything correctly. This is what happened. We just finished a bench trial with him as the judge. Andrew Jackson. I can hear them. I want to go to the next room.
Does anyone here have a phone so I can get Andrew Jackson turn himself in?
I already put that warrant out for him.
I'm gonna close the door.
But if you want to do it, that's on you.
Okay. So Andrew Jackson, GSF, he was part of the bench trial. He was found guilty on all but one charge. And then he resisted arrest and with his boys ran out to the front of the courthouse and ran away before any of us could jail him or prosecute him or do anything. And he got away. That's when that 13 Alpha came in because Willie got knocked the fuck out. So then I was speaking to the judge. I'm like, Judge, what do you want to do? Do you want to put a warrant for contempt? And he's like, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to go and speak to him myself. I said, well, I can't stop him, but I'm going to follow him to make sure he doesn't get killed. And I go to follow him, and this motherfucker is doing 100 in a 30 zone. He is speeding through every red light. He's reckless driving. I'm not escorting him. I'm not giving him. I didn't tell him he can go fast. I'm not telling him he can do anything. This man is going 1,000 miles an hour through every red light. He actually crashed into another car and killed a fucking local. And he's driving like a madman, right? He gets down to the south side, and I've got my lights and sirens trying to pull him over. And eventually, he does pull the fuck over. And when he pulls over, he gets out the car and then handcuffs me and then walks away. Garcia has to come and unhandcuff me, and I tell him that he's under arrest for reckless evading. And he says, well, I want a bench trial, and I'll take it to a bench trial myself. And I said, no, you're under arrest. I need you to face away and get in cuffs. He runs to his car, drives away at high speeds again. Like he's doing 100 miles an hour throughout the entire city, and then drives himself to the courthouse where he then parks his car away and then starts walking towards the courthouse, which is where I tackle him and I place him under arrest.
Oh, Jesus.
Handcuffed you and left.
Yeah.
Okay, in the event that all of that is true, and fully accurate to the facts, and nothing's being embellished. Okay, you've got the radar reading with this vehicle traveling 83 miles per hour, 35. You are going to want to add a reckless driving. Well, okay, you get the first degree speeding for that portion instead. 83 is what you can substantiate with the radar. You're not looking at first degree speeding. You're looking at second.
I just realized that. I can fix that.
But if what you said is true, that he exited his vehicle, handcuffed you, and then refused to comply with orders and drove himself here, I think the only charge that's in question is reckless evading. For the simple fact that he's going to try some crazy stuff where he tries to articulate that he wasn't evading, he was driving himself to court. I think you got to pick between the reckless evading and the disobeying.
Well, we can definitely get away with reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
You have to really articulate that it was a gross disregard of human life.
He crashed into a local and killed a local.
I think you replace the first or second degree speeding with reckless driving. I think you drop the disobeying and leave reckless evading on there.
I'm hitting him with the disobeying. He refused to listen to anything I said. I told him to stop the car, all of this stuff. Okay, so I'll drop first degree and reckless evading. I will place those two charges for reckless driving. He's definitely getting unlawful imprisonment and disobeying a peace officer. What was that about again? That was for. I told him to get back in his car. He wouldn't. I told him to go to the other side of the road, go back onto the footpath. He wouldn't. He then handcuffed me. I told him to put his hands behind the back. I could absolutely go with resisting, but I think I could probably get away with disobeying.
Okay. I mean, disobeying is the lesser included.
Oh,
resisting,
he wouldn't
so
get his. He put his fucking car in the garage and he wouldn't take it out again. Disobeying.
Jesus.
Hello?
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor. We're having a bit of a debrief on this one.
I need a discussion about the report that's being submitted.
I'm testifying to the report.
Okay, I don't care about that. I care about the fact that evidence has been removed since the last time I looked at it. Do you understand what exculpatory evidence is?
Well, I haven't touched the evidence. I have changed the charges, but no evidence has been
I don't think
changed.
we've touched the evidence to anybody.
No.
First time I looked at it, there was at least one gun casing listed. Now there isn't.
We collected no gun casing, nor did we ever push any gun casing.
So why was
charge.
one attached?
I literally never saw one. I made the report.
I didn't see one either, Your Honor.
So the reporting officer.
Maybe that's a technical issue with me then instead. Okay.
Yeah, he may have been
no
looking
shots
at
were
a
fired.
different report previously.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
It looked like evidence had been removed, and I just needed to check.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, no problem.
We're just trying to figure out like what's going on here. That's it.
Yeah, we're trying to decompress things on our end because if our departments are going to be pressing charges against a judge, we want to make sure that they're correct. So
this could turn into a very serious situation very quickly.
Well, this is a very serious situation. The law is not to be fucked with, regardless of your position of power.
I mean, if what you said is true, then I mean, yeah, I guess the charges do match.
Was anybody with you during the time that he handcuffed you and other things? Was Willie with you?
Willie Garcia, two other cops. I don't know who they were, but I know Garcia and Willie was there. Willie was riding with me. He's witnessed the entire thing.
Okay, you need to get Garcia down here to testify.
Can you help me get him down here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bench trial. He has to be here.
I mean, look, this is going to be a no holds barred sort of situation. This isn't like fly by the seat of your pants bullshit bench trial. If you're going to press charges against a judge, you're going to do it correctly. If he's insisting this occur, so for one, I do want to tell you that slapping cuffs on a judge and dragging them down to jail is not the way we do things. They get extended the same courtesy that police officers do. We typically press charges on the docket. But it seems like he is the one who demanded that this occur in this format. So if he's demanding that, we're gonna do it to the best of our ability. Because if you're going to attempt,
no, not for judges as well. The whole cuff and MIPD thing.
It's gonna largely depend upon the severity of the offenses. To a degree, you're correct because that is a latitude we offer police officers because we can suspend them from their employment pending the charges being pressed. But it's also a professional courtesy that we extend to judges during quote-unquote non-emergency situations. They're not a threat to the life, of others and whatnot.
Do you have a permission for those handcuffs? That's stolen property.
Is it?
The handcuffs I gave him.
Okay, all right.
Because I was anticipating he would use them for bailiff duties at court, not for handcuffing police officers. In the
was he made aware to not do that?
Was he made aware to not handcuff peace officers in the street?
We don't expect that from a judge.
He's a judge. We don't have to elucidate that to him. I don't think.
Yeah, but this is why contracts in this legal world exist, because you got to line out everything.
It's It's not a contract. It's a statutory violation. Like it's literally a violation of criminal law. If we have to explain to a judge that they can't violate the criminal law, then there's something upside down in this world.
What should we do next? We ready to go out there and get a judge in jail?
I mean, listen, you have to make sure you articulate things properly, because if your reckless driving doesn't stick, then everything else is being thrown out. So
I don't think unlawful imprisonment will be thrown out.
Yeah, I don't think it will be either.
Yeah,
regardless of whether the stop was proper, I can't see the DOJ saying it's appropriate to put an officer in.
So he handcuffed you and just walked away. That's what happened.
Yeah. Well,
did he indicate officers to unhandcuff you? Like, what did he like? I mean, I guess like by the definition, he did unlawful imprisonment you.
Well, try replace reckless driving with the traffic violations instead, because then there's literally no argument against them. Because reckless driving.
What you're going to want to do is articulate to the judges that the culmination of all of the traffic infractions, you're going to want to explain them in detail. He was witness traveling in excess of 83 miles per hour. He struck a local head on with no regard for their life.
Incapacitated him, things like that.
Passed through several red lights. Reckless driving is the culmination of all of those things. So you want to make sure you articulate them. That way, if they decide they want to bump it down to negligent driving or they want to bump it down to individual infractions, they can do that. But there's a reason.
Wait a minute. Why are you supplying non-PD entities with PD equipment?
I'm sure he has permission for that.
Yeah, Crane's had permission for shit like that for a while. The chief specifically gave him permission to have the chief of police gave him a goddamn beanbag shotgun.
But I was told when I was being trained that if the chief of police was breaking the law, I should arrest him.
It's not really breaking the law. It's a
violation of an SOP.
Yeah.
It's not really breaking the law. And SOPs are set by high command, so the chief is free to elect to make that decision.
If I send Crane to jail, do I get promoted?
I mean, probably putting us on a warpath against the DOJ. But
let's talk about that after you win this.
Yeah, let's just yeah.
I got to goddamn win this motherfucker. If I can open the damn door.
Funny.
Apologies, Your Honor.
Especially in the mornings.
We're ready to continue. You remember you saw Crane crash into that local pool.
Evidence in the report all finalized now.
Yep. Right by Alta.
Yeah, what are my charges?
Adam's Apple.
And can we get the report forwarded to the defendant?
Willie, can you do that, please?
Yep. Is
Thank
it ready?
you, Willie. Yes, the report is ready. Noted that there's no text included, as we'll be giving our statement here for a speedy bench trial, but evidence, all evidence has been uploaded. Actually, wait! No, there's not. One more thing. Almost done. One picture. I can get it right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me know when.
Okay, there we go. Just had to add Craig's current list of personal vehicles to it. I've added it. Make sure you refresh it, and then you can export it and give it to him. Oh wait, no, we need Garcia. Where's Garcia? Is Garcia here? He's a key witness.
I've 311 for him. I don't know that I have his phone number.
Well, we can't say we can't do anything without Garcia.
You could have Grayson try to summon him, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey Garcia, we need you to bench trial with Crane. Yep. Well, come here.
Officer Steve, is this the correct venue for this? Are we getting to the point where complex?
Does Garcia not own any vehicles?
No, we're ready. We're just waiting for a witness to arrive. I've got no further evidence out other than the witness arriving.
So Garcia.
Okay.
You're in an 80.
He needs to break off.
Judge Crane, I'm loath to ask
stick on
this.
the
Do
80,
you require legal representation?
Stick on the 80 for now.
No, I told Croc at around 8:45 UTC that I
We'll have
waived
Garcia
my
testify
Miranda
last
rights.
because he's,
I
in
did
a
not need an
active
attorney,
situation.
and that I wanted a bench trial. He then took me to MRPD, put me in the cells, went away for 5 to 10 minutes, then came back and said, "Do you want an attorney?" I said, "No, we already had this conversation. Did you request a bench trial?" And he said, "Hold on, let me make sure I get this accurate. You're gonna get everything you want, but I need to do it through my channels." And I said, "Okay, I want a bench trial." And he said, "Well, we're gonna do it the way I want." And I said, "Well, wasn't the way I wanted." And then he just walked away and didn't say anything. So at this point, I don't know why we're not just ready.
Okay.
Because that was about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, Your Honor, one of the witnesses is in an active situation. He'll be here as soon as possible, but we can start the bench trial without him until then.
I sent Crane a copy of the report.
I mean, you know, I can just look at instant reports on my tablet, right?
The judge asked me to do that.
Gotcha.
Want to be a cunt for one. Hello, Ranger Leader. Yana Grayson, is it a good idea for the defendant to currently have access to a system where he can modify and alter the evidence? Evidence could be tampered with. He has direct access to that right now. Crane has knowledge as he...
I believe he's going to do so, Officer Steve.
Yes. In the past, we have let... we used to trust lawyers...
I'm here to testify. I'm here to testify, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah. Andrew Jackson's here to turn himself in for 100 months.
I could process you, Andrew.
That's fine. Your Honor,
is his testimony required?
Judge Crane did not, in fact, help me in any way, shape,
Don't say anything.
That's not what I'm on trial for, Andrew.
All right, come downstairs.
All right, we good?
I'm on trial for driving too fast while being escorted to come help you.
All right, so we good though?
Yeah, we're good. Come on, let's go downstairs.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, what's up?
Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
It's me, Drew.
Well, can we get him in cuffs before you get knocked out again? Jesus.
I didn't get knocked out.
I didn't throw no punches at you, bitch. Yo, I'm be real with you. Yo, Bundy, you need to throw some hands with these motherfuckers.
Right.
It's off, bro.
I'm cuffing you.
It's off as a bitch, bro.
Maybe I should do like a PD boxing day or
Okay,
something.
Judge Crane, do you have access to the report? Have you seen all the evidence?
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready? Both sides?
Yeah, I'm good.
Assuming that Garcia will be on his way when available and requested, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, do I need to actually wait for Garcia? Will he be available during the course of this bench trial? Because I'm not postponing it indefinitely.
He's in an active situation. I told him to come here as soon as it's done, or when he is absolutely needed.
Okay.
I just want to let y'all know that if y'all got AirPods, the soundtrack to this bench trial is going to be Aventura.
And then what?
Aventura. Okay.
Right now it's going to be Obsession, but I'm thinking Por un Segundo next.
Okay, I fuck with that.
Crane, gone from lawyer to corrupt judge. Or the same. I continue to fight corruption every day.
Okay, I'm going to call us into session, but I am going to be frankly honest with you. If Garcia does not make it, his testimony won't be given any weight. I'm not listening to hearsay about what he's got to say. He's not here.
It's
by
all
the
right.
time
I'll
it's
just
time.
I'll call Garcia as well, so he can show up on my side.
Okay.
That way, Croc gets his witness either way.
Okay, court is in session. It is the 6th of March, 2022, and this is the People versus Alan Crane. Okay, Mr. Crane, if you can stand up for me. I'm going to read your charges to you one at a time. I need you to plead guilty or not guilty for the record. On the charge of disobeying a peace officer, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Oh my
On the
god.
charge of unlawful imprisonment, how do you plead?
This.
Not guilty.
This fucking
On the
guy.
charge of reckless driving, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, not guilty on all charges. Are we ready to proceed with the prosecution?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, officer, step forward when you want to give your testimony. Name and rank for the record, and then the floor is yours. Oh, 1 second. Mr. Renson, swear everybody in, please.
All right. Officer Croc, do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, under the perjury, right?
Pains and penalties of perjury.
Yeah. Under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you airborne.
Yes.
Brady's gonna break your kneecaps if you lie. Yes.
Okay, everybody is sworn in.
Good morning. My name is Crocodile Steve from the Los Santos Police Department. My badge number is 480. My rank is Senior Officer. Today, I was in a bench trial against two individuals. Those two individuals being Andrew Jackson and Aubrey Adams. These two individuals were in a bench trial with me and Alan Crane as the judge. As the case came to a close, Andrew resisted arrest and ran away from the court case before a sentence could be given by the police officers involved, i.e. me and Willie Glory. After he escaped, I spoke to Judge Crane, and we discussed what we would do next to prosecute Andrew Jackson, who had run away. Alan Crane decided that he was going to go down to the south side, particularly known as gang territory, Grove Street Family's turf, which would be on Form Drive. He decided to take his personal vehicle, a Mercedes G-Wagon with the plate FOLSOM, and he was going to drive himself to what is considered the south side and called Form Drive. As he entered his vehicle, he decided that he started driving at high and dangerous rates of speeds. We have clocked him at 100 miles per hour in a 35 zone. Wait, correction. Sorry, that was for the previous case. Wait, no, hold on. I didn't enter it in evidence. We got him at 83.
As the bailiff, I ask you.
You didn't enter it into evidence.
I did get into evidence, 83. We got him at 100, but we only got the 83 into evidence. So there is a speed rating, but it's 83, not 100. But it is his vehicle, and it is him speeding.
Did you even look at your own report?
Yes.
That's not what you have in there.
What the fuck?
You have it at 95, Croc. Read your own report.
Objection. We got it at 95 and 83 per the first radar reading.
Oh, there's two radar readings. I didn't know there was. Okay, I put the 83 in there.
Objection. The prosecuting officer's a dumbass.
Hey,
do we have any rebuttals?
Be nice.
Willie didn't tell me he put a second one in, so he's a dumbass.
Objection. The prosecuting officer is shirking responsibility and blaming his subordinates.
Objection. We have a picture of his vehicle going 93.
There's an objection
okay.
on the floor, Croc. We got to have that one addressed.
Do we have a rebuttal to the objection that you are shirking responsibility onto your people lower on the chain than you, Croc?
My rebuttal is Willie should have told me. I apologize.
Wow, doubling down.
Okay. I'm going to sustain those objections.
Thank
Noted
you.
For the record, that Croc likes to shirk responsibility.
So as I was saying, we clocked the vehicle going 95 miles per hour within city limits from the courthouse to Form Drive, south of Olympic Freeway. We witnessed Alan Crane retrieve the vehicle that was speeding from the courthouse. As said earlier, a black Mercedes G-Wagon sped down to the south side, Form Drive, 95 miles an hour. During this journey, he did not stop for any red lights. He did not stop for any traffic. He did not stop to give way. He did not even consider to stop when he crashed into another vehicle, seriously injured the other person inside.
Speculation. You can't know what was in my mind about what I considered or not.
Do you have a rebuttal to the objection of speculation?
I witnessed him not stopping. He decided he wasn't going to stop.
Objection, speculation. You can't tell what I decided or not.
I watched him drive away. I saw what happened. He had decided. He undertook the actions he decided.
He still is speculating about what I decided or not. Senior Officer Steve, you are repeatedly falling into the same hole. You want to think more carefully about the way you phrase your statements to avoid these objections, because they are all, at this moment, going to be sustained.
We witnessed Alan Crane.
Speculatory.
I'll reword it then, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We witnessed Alan Crane crash into another vehicle. He then sped off from the crashed vehicle. We witnessed the individual in the vehicle that he had crashed into appeared to be injured. Being the only unit on the chase, were unable to stop and provide medical.
Objection, facts not in evidence.
It's my testimony. It's what I saw. Not everything can be entered into evidence.
Well, then I'll ask the court to note for the record that there's no statement of any person being injured, no photographic evidence, no documentation whatsoever.
Absolutely, that is noted, but I am going to allow Senior Officer Steve to give his testimony.
Whoa, okay. We continued to pursue Alan Crane until his vehicle came to a stop after driving around Form Drive for a short period of time, 1 to 2 minutes in the south side. Alan Crane stopped his vehicle, the black Mercedes G-Wagon. He stopped it on Carson Avenue, close to the Innocence 24/7, close to Old Benny's, just southeast of that. He stopped on the sidewalk, and there were pictures put in evidence of where he was stopped. Your Honor, please refer to Crane at scene with vehicle number 1 and Crane at scene with vehicle number 2, placing him in the scene on Carson Avenue in the south side. When his vehicle came to a stop, he exited the vehicle and was disobeying my orders to go into the other side of the road. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I initially told him to get back into the vehicle. He refused to go back into the vehicle. And after he continued to refuse to go back into the vehicle, he continued to walk onto the road where it was dangerous and unsafe. I asked him to please then go onto the side of the road. He ignored. I witnessed him disobey my orders. Alan Crane approached myself and handcuffed me with a pair of handcuffs. He then walked away, and it was...
Wait, I just want to clarify. Are you saying that you got cuffed on the first time without resisting?
Yes.
I just want it on record. Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes,
so,
I want it on record.
I want it to be noted that the prosecuting officer is washed and folded like laundry.
Noted on the record.
Thank you, sir.
I want it on record that Alan Crane admitted to handcuffing me.
When did I do that?
So, after I was handcuffed, another officer, Joel Garcia, who just walked into the courtroom, he is there in the back. He uncuffed me. When I was uncuffed, I then approached Alan Crane. and I told him to place his hands behind his back and that he was under arrest for reckless driving. He said that he wanted a bench trial.
Objection. Misstatement. He testified, he stated to me that I was under arrest for reckless evading, and Willie Glory can attest to that.
At the time, yes, he was arrested.
Senior officer, I'm going to put this to you very quickly. You are currently sworn in. Everything you say is under the pains and penalties of perjury. Are you testifying that you put him under arrest for what exactly?
At the time, what I said was one of many charges that were put there. When I say people under arrest, it could be, let's say, for example, a bank robbery. You're under arrest for robbing a bank.
Relevance.
But I'm explaining what you asked.
No.
He was under arrest for multiple charges.
You're responding to an objection. What you're saying is irrelevant.
I explained that he was under arrest for a charge that we later changed, but he was under arrest regardless of what that charge was changed to. Yes, it was reckless evading, but we changed it to reckless driving. But regardless, he was under arrest for reckless imprisonment.
Literally, no. Wait, stop. I didn't ask you.
This judge fucking hates me!
I asked you whether or not the testimony you were giving me while sworn in was accurate. If you say, I said this, and then it is proven later through further evidence that you didn't, that is not what you said, I'm going to have issues, okay?
Your Honor, if I may, we've been given no chance to issue a rebuttal, and I can't watch Papa Smurf on the defense table do this to Croc too much longer. So
what the fuck?
That objection.
Absolutely, Captain Bunny. What have you got to say?
Okay, it's an improper objection for the purpose of the fact that there is no statement or quote or witness testimony to
smurfing. Shut the fuck up.
Characterized at this time. Because the testimony that the defendant is saying is being misquoted has not, in fact, been given. He can raise that as a contradictory point with later testimony.
Wow, somebody's got something between their ears. You should take notes, Croc.
Oh my God!
Okay.
This is so hot.
You only get 5 of those, Croc. Use them well.
Look, how about this? Every time you help me out here is another time I'll help you arrest someone with my God driving. Okay? Easy peasy.
Better hope they don't try to cuff you.
Your Honor, am I good to continue?
Absolutely, sir.
So after that situation, he then ignored my... Sorry, let me rephrase. I witnessed Alan Crane disobey my orders to place his hands behind his back. He said that he wanted a bench trial for the charges that he had been presented with at the time.
I disobeyed to put my hands behind my back. Did I resist cuffs?
You didn't give me an opportunity to put cuffs on you. You walked away before I had a chance.
You're talking about we're already on the sidewalk at this point, Croc. You need to remember correctly.
Okay,
you ran away.
You're going to get a chance to question. We're not going to go back.
Oi! I witnessed Alan Crane walk to his vehicle and drive to the courthouse. We had lights and sirens on. Alan Crane did not stop for the lights and sirens. He drove at a pace between 75 and 95 miles an hour, varying in speed. He then got to the courthouse. When Alan Crane arrived at the courthouse, he parked his vehicle at the courthouse parking, which is where the vehicle currently is. He then started walking towards the doors, where I asked him to stop. He refused once again, which is when he was tackled and placed in the handcuffs on the first try. And now we are here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want it on record that I've never resisted cuffs in my life.
I will note that for the record. Okay. Prosecution, do you have any direct line of questions for Senior Officer Steve?
Sure. Senior Officer Croc. Did you inform Judge Crane that he was being pulled over at any point?
Yes.
Okay, what happened after you informed him that first time?
He ignored what I Oh, well, let me rephrase that correctly. After I had informed him of the situation that he was under arrest, being detained, this was serious, he went to his vehicle and drove to the courthouse. And did not comply with officers.
Right, while you were trying to get him in cuffs, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Grayson's completely biased against me.
And in your opinion, with all your training and expertise, was he recklessly driving when he crashed into that car on Alta and Adams Apple?
Yes.
Okay. You guys got any questions back there, Bunty? I'm good.
Okay. Before I pass you over to Judge Crane to question,
Papa
I
Smurf.
have a question of my own. Is there anything else in evidence you would like to highlight that would further elucidate the testimony you've given here today?
Your Honor, the only concern that I have for the evidence is that the vehicle pictured in Crane at scene with vehicle number 1, the plate on that vehicle isn't visible, but we can see that on his vehicle list that he does own that vehicle, and the plate reading, sorry, the radar reading of that plate came back to him. So just looking at radar reading, you can see FOLSOM. You can also see on the Crane vehicle list, it says FOLSOM, G63 Mercedes, and Crane vehicle at scene is the said vehicle with him at that scene. Just so that we get it on the record that that is his vehicle, he was there and he was driving it. That's really about it.
Okay, Judge Might, do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm going to pass you over to the defense. Judge Crane. Any
Croc.
questions?
Crane.
Did I or did I not rubber slug one of the gang members in the back that was running out of the courtroom?
Relevance?
Your Honor, I'm trying to establish the sequence of events that lay the foundation for the incidents that he brought forth, and I don't think you were given the full picture of those events, so I'm trying to paint that picture, which aids in my defense.
Okay, I'm willing to hear it. Stick with the line of questioning.
What was the question?
Answer the question, please.
Did I or did I not rubber slug one of the GSF members in the back that you were chasing out of the courtroom after they punched you?
I didn't witness at that time frame. You did rubber slug shotgun one of the members. I don't know if it was GSF, but you did rubber slug shotgun one of the defendant's friends, but he did not. But that was before he punched me. After I was punched, I was unaware of you doing that.
Motion to introduce contradictory evidence to his testimony.
Okay, what evidence is that?
I took a picture of the blood spatter from me rubber slug shotgunning the GSF member that was on the plastic divider on either side of the metal detector.
Do we have any objections to such evidence being introduced?
Just because I didn't witness it didn't mean it didn't happen. I didn't say he did not do it. I'm just saying what I witnessed.
It should have been submitted
directly, whether or not you have an.
It could have been submitted into evidence earlier.
Well, I didn't realize this point was going to be contested. I thought you would have seen the man get rubber slugged right in your face.
That sounds like a you problem, and you should have submitted it into evidence.
Well, this is why we have the ability to introduce evidence to contradict someone's testimony.
What's up to the judge?
Your Honor,
Do we?
I'm gonna go. I'll go ahead and use up one of my strike points here for Croc.
What?
It's one of two things. This is either relevant evidence, which means that if it's part of some sort of affirmative defense that's being asserted, or some sort of integral timeline, then it should have been introduced because, well, there's nothing showing that this is new evidence.
I'm getting smacked.
Snap this photograph, knew he was in possession of it the entire time, or it's irrelevant evidence and we should move past it. Either way, it should have either been introduced at the beginning or it's not important.
Your Honor, rebuttal.
Okay.
Bundy got debated. I don't care about this point. One strike down, easy W.
What the fuck?
Well played.
Oh, you shouldn't have floundered so hard on that one, Croc. You should move past it.
Crane. God, he's so hot.
All right. So Croc, when I came out to the outside there where Willie had his gun on another one of the GSF members, I believe it was Mr. King, who was saying, I have cakes in my pockets, no guns. What did you say to me when you took me over to the side?
I asked you if we were gonna. I said, I'm trying to remember exactly what I said precisely. It was along the lines of, the main objective of the conversation was to what was the next steps for Andrew? What are we doing next? What charge, are there going to be any charges? Are we dropping charges? Are we adding charges? Because charges such as contempt of court, I was curious to know if you were adding that charge or not so I could update the warrant.
All right, what did I tell you I was doing?
You told me that you were going to drive down to the south side and to Form Drive and find him yourself.
No, before that.
I cannot recall.
What
you
did
were going
I
to
tell
call
you
him
to do for the warrant? How many months did I tell you to issue for contempt?
I'll be honest, you told me and I floated it to Willie, and I do not recall. Willie would have that answer.
Right, okay. Shirking again, for the record. Now, once I said that I was going to go down to Form Drive, what did you say?
What was the question again?
Once I said I was going down to Forum Drive, what did you say in response?
I said that was a bad idea.
What were your exact words?
I said that was a bad idea. And I said to Willie, privately, I want to make sure he doesn't go get hurt. I'm going to follow him.
You realize Willie's going to testify as well, right?
Well, that's what Willie's
sure
going to say.
You don't remember the phrasing being any different?
I remember that perfectly correctly.
Do you remember saying, I'm not letting him go down there alone?
No, I have no recollection of that.
Interesting. Croc, after...
Step forward and menacingly hover over Croc for a while. Just, you know.
You
Bias judge!
That or something, Rudin? Rudy's
I'm doubling down.
So,
I'm not a goddamn liar. This is the truth. I told it to Willie. No, we're gonna follow him in case he gets hurt, because we've been down to GSF territory before and it's known gang territory. People get hurt down there all the time. Not once did I say to him at all that we're even gonna follow him or assist him. Before I could even get a chance to even talk to him, he started speeding. Nothing has changed.
Why is that objection non-responsive, motion to strike everything after the statement?
Do we have a rebuttal?
That is simply not what I said.
That's not a rebuttal in the non-responsive.
I need a strike point.
I'm gonna be honest. I had my AirPods in.
Oh, are you listening to Aventura too? I suggest. Wait, hold on. Let me see what song I'm on.
You really want to be on?
I'm on Un Poeta Enamorada.
I'm telling the truth. I've got nothing to hide.
Thank you, Mr. Renson.
Nothing to hide.
Looming beautifully, sir.
Nothing to hide.
Okay, I just asked Officer Croc just for the record.
Did you need me to object to the questions?
For the record, Croc called for the strike point just because Bundy wasn't ready. Isn't my fault, so that should be 3 out of 5.
Well, okay, I'll go ahead and use it. If you're asking me to object to him keeping on asking you what you said and whether you said one thing or not, objection, argument.
No, he needed help because I objected to him non-responsive because he didn't answer my question. He went on a tangent.
Oh, that you don't need a strike
and
point for that,
I motioned to strike it.
I'm responsive. I'm talking. I'm right here. I don't even know what rabbit hole he's going down right now. I don't even know what he's talking about. Yona, can we go back to this? Like, can we rephrase the initial question? I don't even know what point we're even on right now.
Well, that's
he went for an objective for something.
He
went for Hold on, Croc. I got you on this one. As pointed out earlier by Crane and having it put on the record and such. He's washed and folded like paper towels or whatever. He also pointed out that he likes to shirk responsibility, so part of that statement was throwing it onto Willie. So really, all of this is directly relevant to everything brought up by Crane.
No, it didn't answer the question.
But he is washed.
No, true, but that wasn't the question. Hold on. Let me
This is
rephrase.
the
Let
only
me
thing failing
rephrase
him.
so the kids can understand. Didn't ask.
Ooh.
This motherfucker.
I'm gonna take this under advisement with a judge might.
It's this judge is like he's just so here's the thing. Judge, so Crane's going to Grayson and Grayson listens to his objection, and then if there's no rebuttal, he sustains it. The judge isn't making his own decision. He's simply waiting to see. He's asking us if there's any rebuttal.
Yeah.
So he can object anything he wants.
All right, Judge Crane, in relation to your action, I'm going to overrule it. And the reason I'm going to overrule it is because I'm actually quite enjoying watching Croc
Don't say it.
sit there, flail around, and be folded and washed.
Oh, that's fair. Thank you, Your Honor.
I thought you wanted to become a judge so you can go get rid of the bad shit, and here you are being just as bad.
I allowed your statement. I allowed you to keep everything
It was
you just had.
overruled, Croc.
Oh, I know,
He
but not for the right
ruled
reason.
in your favor.
I know, but not for the right reasons.
I'm telling you, it is impossible to understand what this man wants. Speaking of which, Croc, so after we had that conversation, I went to my G-Wagon. What did you do with your car?
Pursued you.
So, before I started moving, what did you do with your car?
I'm not understanding what your question is.
So your car was parked out in front, and then when I went to my G-Wagon, you got in your car and you moved it to where?
Replace the scene. I think I'm getting mixed up with a different part of the story. Where are we at? The courthouse still?
Okay, I'm gonna do
Oh
this,
my
right?
lord.
I'm gonna do this. You're at the courthouse before Judge Crane leaves to go down to forum. He gets into his G-Wagon. He is asking you what at that point you do.
I get in my car and I go behind him.
Is it correct that you went up the incorrect lanes of travel on the road running north-south adjacent to the east side of the courthouse?
With my lights on, yes.
And then you flipped a 180 with your lights and sirens on?
No sirens, but light, yes.
You're testifying right now that your sirens are not on.
Not at the initial when I turned that turn, no.
And before I moved, your sirens turned on, correct?
The sirens didn't turn on until you went through the first red light.
We'll agree to disagree. Croc, at the previous PD meeting, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, did I handcuff you?
Objection. Relevance.
Yes.
Response is it's highly relevant. He's accusing me of unlawful imprisonment for handcuffing him, and I'm trying to show that he is being a quote-unquote petty bitch right now because I've in fact handcuffed him at a previous time, and he should have understood that it was out of jest.
Out of context, because that was at a PD meeting where we were being friends and buddies. This situation, he was breaking the law.
That's crazy. So almost like I thought we were being friends and buddies in this situation.
There's a difference between being friends and buddies in the office where we both work at and then going on and doing 100 miles per hour in the city.
Croc, are you an officer for the Unified Police
All right,
Department?
guys. Let's let the judge do the objection thing.
Croc, where's your jurisdiction?
Your Honor?
Okay, so we have an objection on the floor. Do we have it? Did we actually get a full rebuttal?
Yeah, I gave my relevance.
Yeah. What do you think, Reg?
You whispering?
He's doing that on purpose because he's a baby judge. He's talking daddy judge so that they can come to a determination together.
Can you not refer to them as those things?
Oh, now I'm gonna listen to Baby Shark. Thank you, Bundy.
You're welcome.
God damn it.
This motherfucker.
Also, I don't know, something about calling Grayson daddy judge just seems right.
Oh, he's been classified.
You can call me daddy anytime you want, Bundy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a handsome. Never mind.
It can be understandable why he thought that they were still having banter between each other.
I'm married.
Oh, 100% I do, yeah.
Okay, as to the objection, we are going to overrule that objection. We believe that the pattern of behavior between these two individuals is enough reason to lay that foundation.
Did I cuff you at a previous PD meeting, Croc?
Yes.
And just for the record, did you resist cuffs at that time either, or did you get handcuffed at this instant?
I was handcuffed instantly. Fuck. Oh, I can't lie. It's all about the questioning.
All right, that's it for me.
It's about how I respond.
Okay. Senior Officer Croc, you may step down. Thank you for your testimony here today.
Motherfucker.
Who's up next?
You don't fuck around here, Willie. Get up there.
Deputy Glory, you have already been sworn in, correct?
Look, sometimes
Okay.
even when you lose, you fucking
Name
eat
and rank
shit,
for the
you can still win,
record.
okay? We're gonna try our best.
Deputy Willie Glory with
It's all about what the fuck Willie says.
SDSO. My testimony is essentially the same as Croc's. I just wanted to reiterate that Croc did not have his lights and sirens on as we're leaving. Willie! Crane blow through the red light at high speeds. We couldn't get a clock on him until around Alta and Adams Apple, where he crashed into another car. And then at that point, he took off again and he clocked him, I think, twice. Probably more than that, a few times at around 80 and then 90.
I'm gonna kill Willie. I think I might be on the other table in a minute.
No, you're not gonna kill Willie. Goddammit. Just tell him to restate everything.
He just killed me. He just killed me.
I want to know for the record the conflicting statements between Croc and Willie.
See?
This is just what I remember from my perspective. If I can continue. We did pull over Crane at one point. I informed him that Croc did in fact want to pull him over. And then I think he took off. And then he was pulled over again. Yeah, it's from my, it's what I remember. It's late. Shut up, Crane. It's not your turn.
He's also acting as his attorney. He's allowed to object.
He didn't object.
Objection, sleepy young bitch.
That's not an objection.
He's using what the fuck?
Should be. Should be.
This man is smurfing. I don't like this.
Okay, let's not go back and forth.
He's not even smurfing. He's beating you guys with pure unadulterated SPS.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
How old are you?
He's smurfing on me, man.
No,
And
when
then
he's smurfing, I
How
take care of it.
old are you? Answer
Who
my
is your
question.
daddy and what does he do?
What the hell just fell from this?
He's. Listen to what he's saying.
There's my ID.
It's not a tumor, you asshole.
He's just quoting random Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. How is that smurfing?
Sleepy middle-aged bitch.
Okay, alright, I'll accept that.
Okay.
And then,
It's your one
after
time to
that,
do good,
Crane
man.
was old and
We can
pretended
fuck up a
like
judge
didn't
being
hear Croc
corrupt.
and myself when
I need
told him
all
he
your
was
strike points. I'll make it up to you. I
over.
promise. Please.
Objection,
I
speculation.
need your
You
help.
can't know whether I was pretending to do anything or not.
I didn't say he was pretending.
You said I pretended not to hear him.
Is that what I said?
Also got a little ageist saying he's
Objection,
old.
sleepy.
He is
Fashion
old.
girl.
That's just
Thank
a
you,
fact.
man.
What does that mean?
Objection,
What do you
Willie
mean,
Glory
Vernon?
does not know my age.
Buddy, please. Please.
Look, Willie's killing himself on this one. There's nothing I can do to protect him from me.
Oh,
he
wait.
was pretending.
Ah.
What was that, Rudy?
You like your
Bailiff, for instance,
judge is
step forward
against me
loom
and
menacingly,
everything.
Please.
Well, yeah, no shit. You got a judge on trial. Of course, the judge is against
Listen.
you. What do you expect?
Do you like your fucking neon caps?
I think you need one of these.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get a charge at him. I'm gonna get a charge at him.
Jesus.
There's no
Thank you,
way.
bailiff.
Look, he's gonna get reckless driving.
Yeah, at that point.
But I don't think he's
no,
gonna get unlawful
he didn't
imprisonment.
want wanted
You want me to save all my strikes for when he's testifying, and I'll just
Croc
throw
wanted to
objections
detain
at him?
him. They both wanted
We need
different things.
all the strikes, please. You need to save
We
this
ended up in
case,
emergency
please.
processing. And he was brought here for his bench trial.
Okay. I'm gonna start questioning on our end first. Reggie, do you have any questions before I start?
No, I'm
Hello,
more intrigued
Juices.
to hear Crane's side.
Okay.
Of course you are, you
I have
defense-oriented
questions, but
bitch.
to be honest, I'm going to defer them for the time being. Prosecution, any questions?
Man
for
fucking
this
goes on a
witness?
killing spree because of corrupt judges, and look what he's become.
Croc.
What's up?
Do you have any questions?
Willie. Did you witness Alan Crane handcuff Crocodile Steve, myself?
Yep.
Was that before or after you had informed him that I was seriously trying to arrest him?
After.
So to your best knowledge, would you say that you had done your best to make Crane aware that this was a serious traffic stop? This is a serious scenario?
I tried my best, yes.
After Crane had handcuffed me and walked to the side of the road, did you witness him go back into his vehicle and drive away from police?
Yes.
Where did he drive to?
Towards the courthouse, I believe. Yep.
And back to the beginning of this situation, where we both saw him speeding initially.
Uh-huh.
Did you witness him crash into another vehicle?
I did.
Where was that?
Alta and Adam's Apple.
Did Adam Crane stop to check on the individual he crashed into?
Objection,
He did
relevance.
not.
I'm not being charged with anything related to checking on the person or not.
Rebuttal. Reckless driving is for complete disregard for human life. He did not check on the human life. He completely crashed into someone and ignored
Rebuttal,
him.
that has to do with the actions while driving, not afterwards.
He crashed into a person and failed to do anything to help while driving.
That would be hit and run, Croc. You failed on that count.
You didn't care for any human life. You crashed into people and driving away. Complete disregard.
I'll let the judge respond to the objection.
Okay, right. There is an objection on the table. But secondly, I'm striking everything Steve just said because
What?
it was completely testifying, sir.
Does this judge hate me? I see. Thank you. This judge fucking hates me. You see this shit? Are you seeing this shit?
I think the baby judge hates you more, to be honest. But I think he hates all of us. Look at him up there wearing his red
This
shirt
is
like the
why
devil.
cops turn into criminals. ICDG, thank you, man.
BBMC like TJ.
I'm heavily considering it.
You know, they're the only ones who got me a present for my birthday, actually. Are you okay, old JB?
If Croc wins this, I'll eat my hat.
You didn't know that?
If Croc wins this, I'll eat my hat.
I'll eat my hat.
Eat your hat?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if you...
The fuck am I listening to?
No, it's with the rest of my stuff outside, you know? The thing with my brain right here.
Is it the judges?
Had a metal clip on it.
It's gonna be pretty ironic if Reggie is the terrible judge that makes Croc go on a terrorist spree. There'll be some irony to that.
Wait, are you in
Every, time is a flat circle
All right.
What's that show?
So
Funny.
there was an objection that came through about relevance from Judge Crane himself. We will be sustaining this one.
Fuck off!
And the reasons for sustaining it is it leaves more questions than answers if we start going down this path.
I don't even get that. What?
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Continue
Thank you, Your Honor.
Couldn't we just ask those questions?
Do you have any more questions for Deputy Glory?
Not at this time.
Okay, then we're
Oh,
going
my
to move on
turn.
over. Absolutely.
Deputy Glory, did you witness me rubber slug one of the GSF members that ran out after punching Croc?
No.
Is that just your positioning that you couldn't see it?
That's right.
Okay. And afterwards, when we were outside and you had that fella at gunpoint, and I was trying to defuse the situation, did you see Croc take me over to the side and ask me a question?
Yes.
And after Croc asked me that question, I ran off to get in my G-Wagon. Did you hear Croc say anything to you at that point?
Something along the lines of like he can't stop us or something, or we can go down there.
Did you ever hear him say to you, he can't go down there alone, we can't let him go down there alone?
Say no. Say no.
I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something along those lines of he can't stop us or we're going down there, something like that.
Okay, so along those lines, understood. Mr. Glory, our locals people.
I barely know this shit, okay? The full law. At what point is he like leading?
Yes.
Let me rephrase this. Are locals valued in human life by officers the same
Crane,
way
what
that
the fuck are you
citizens
saying?
are?
Crane!
I'm asking you a question. Are locals valued as human life in the same way that citizens are when y'all are pressing charges on people?
I was almost married to a woman, you son of a bitch.
Okay, hold on. This one's going to be a general objection. I'm not even going to count a strike on this one. This is as a member of High Command. General objection goes towards the general nature of the standard operating procedures of the Unified Police Department. These are questions we do not answer in these courtrooms. I'm instructing my officers to not answer that.
Not what I expected to say,
Well,
buddy.
the question will still go on the record, even if they don't answer. So I'm fine with him not answering, but I want it noted what I'm asking and for what reason.
I mean, that's fine, but I would expect a judge of this courtroom to know we don't answer standard operating procedure questions like that.
We understand the way SOPs work.
And do you understand the reason I'm asking the question?
Chef, if I shot a
Oh,
local,
I
the
can
cops
read
would
that
shoot
one,
me.
yes.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, Willie, when I stopped on the alleyway connecting the, let's say, the Southern Forum apartments, I believe they're called like Allswell or whatever is what Andrew Jackson said earlier, and Carson, and I went to turn right, did your vehicle make contact with my vehicle from behind?
I believe it did.
Was I ever offered medical or asked if I was injured in any way?
He didn't request.
I can't recall.
Am I old, Willie?
Affirm.
Objection, leading.
Do old people get injured? This is cross-examination, Croc. There's no leading. That's my...
Bro, I suck!
That's the way that works.
I hate court.
And do old people get hurt just like young people, Willie?
Yes.
Normally, when people
I can
are in
fucking
accidents
hear you.
or anything prior to you trying to arrest them, do you get them medical or inquire if they need medical?
Yes.
Ow!
Is that because you value human life and you want to have regard for it?
I don't think I can answer those questions.
Croc, can you please behave yourself in the courtroom?
I'm trying to get in front of the seat. I apologize.
Willie, were you at the PD meeting the other day when I got my handcuffs and started handcuffing everyone in the room?
Probably not.
Oh, okay, I couldn't
Objection,
remember if you
relevance.
were or not. This has already been objected to, and it's already been overruled on the same grounds.
I think mentioning every instance where someone is handcuffed is adding evidence or proof to the matter.
I'm trying to add to the nature of my rebuttal to the assertion that I had the requisite intent to unlawfully imprison Croc.
You can say Frank could say a full sentence and still not mean anything.
Mr. Glory already answered. No point dealing with us unless you're motioning
Understood.
to strike the answer from the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Let's see here. Is there anything else we didn't cover?
I need a spoon.
Mr. Glory, when I was driving to Forum, was I driving in a controlled manner?
No, you're driving like a maniac the entire time.
Can you clarify?
We're driving recklessly like a maniac the entire time.
And how is that defined, recklessly like a maniac? What did I do that gave you that impression?
High speeds, disregarding traffic control signals.
And besides the local, was there anyone else that was ever impeded by my driving, or was there anyone else even on the road at that late hour?
Hold on. I'm going to object to that question on the same grounds that was objected to by Crane earlier, since he's asking the same question that was asked about the person that was struck. Sorry, Your Honors, I've been on duty for
4 out of 5.
16 minutes. Objecting to that on the grounds of relevance, whether or not someone was actually impeded or actually struck is irrelevant. That would go to a different charge, not the ones he's actually facing, which is reckless driving, which during
Your Honor,
his own objection, he actually stated that, reckless driving is more determined by the actions of the driver, not whether individuals are struck and so on.
Your Honor, rebuttal, police officers drive around at those speeds and well in excess of that. In fact, I know Garcia likes to drive an Interceptor. He probably goes around at like 140 most of the time. Espinosa and Bundy both got Chargers. Croc's an Interceptor driver. Actually, so is Boyardi over there when he's done, doing the Bernie. But it appears that in rebuttal, when we talk about the regard for human life with the reckless driving, my point is that I'm trying to establish that you can still have regard for human life with your driving while still driving at high speeds, as they all do every single day.
Rebuttal. You're not a police officer, and we have qualified immunity. We have police lights and sirens. We are trained to do so. We are authorized to do so.
So are you saying
you do
that
not.
your driving is reckless if you didn't have qualified immunity?
I'm gonna let Bundy continue.
Are you saying that every time an officer is driving like that when not going to priority call, I should find them guilty of reckless driving, Croc?
Okay, there's an objection on the floor. Don't go back and forth anymore. We're just going to run through it.
I think we call this a stun lock.
I'm gonna kill this man! I'm not stunned. I want to make sure I say the right thing.
Holy fuck, I'm about to be driving 35 miles an hour because of this fucking court case.
Hope you like those red lights.
I mean...
Croc, I'm killing you if I have to follow the law. Every bit of the law.
I'm on duty once a month, and I cause so much trouble. So much shit.
I'm vibing, man.
How about you just drop all the charges right now?
How much? How much you telling me?
Croc, please.
How much?
Just drop all the charges now.
No.
Garcia, you would want him to fold.
How much?
Sorry, I don't know where that one came from. I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't know where that one came from. I'm so sorry.
Dad.
If you're gonna beat your kids, don't do it in public. That's, nobody. Keep your family issues at home.
Got it. I want him to drop all the charges before it gets too bad.
No, look, the simple answer to that is that what is a priority for the Unified Police Department is
needs to be defined. Fuck.
Subjective determination. I mean, hell, honestly, even getting food, given the minimal time that we have between calls on most shifts, could be considered
Okay, I am going to overrule the objection mainly because I believe this is all pertinent, but the main point is I don't need either side to legislate what the law means. I know what the law means. Judge might understand what the law means. We will rule on the wording of the law and what the law says. We can move the hell on.
They sustained it on his side.
Thank you, Your Honor.
On ours. Interesting. All right. It's literally the same objection.
Willie, how many times did I ask for a bench trial and waive my Miranda rights to Croc?
Objection relevance.
God damn it.
Already answered.
Motion to strike that answer.
Reasoning.
Yeah, just delete your brain. Just delete your brain, Grayson.
It has understanding your rights, so
relevant,
waiving
Your
them
Honor.
doesn't have any relevance to the charges here today. Doesn't change the outcome or modify the outcome in any way. It actually shows that he was aware that he was
for a future civil suit for violation of my rights to a speedy trial based on you stalling, you bitch.
He just testified that we read him his rights.
Okay, I'm going to overrule that objection. I'm going to leave it on the record for the reasons stated by Judge Crane. If he
I'll
wants
also be
that
motioning
evidence
for
to-
a small claims court immediately after this.
Crane.
Oh, and I need all the officers as witnesses over there because they were here for the trial.
I will hear said motion at the end of this trial.
I will literally get myself contempt and not be here for it.
It's not
What's
too
your
late to
price?
drop 'em.
What's your price?
Fleeing from my courtroom comes with a $200,000 fine, just so everybody is aware.
I won't be leaving. You'll send me to jail.
Okay.
It'll be contempt, Your Honor. I know how to get it.
Beautiful.
Look at my mug shot in the MDW. Crane's the one who took it. He knows.
Reggie hasn't given contempt yet, I don't think. He's gonna be licking his lips to send Bundy to jail today.
Better not pull over any
Yeah, the
Subarus,
price
Croc.
has just
I think
gone up.
Flippy might wake up here soon.
I got another week of Dundee.
Do you have any more questions?
Oh,
He's gonna do a mean one.
let's see here. Do anything else? I think I'm good.
Okay, Mr. Glory, before you step down, I have one question for you.
Fuck no, I'll get myself contempt. I'll tell that judge to eat my whole asshole.
Okay, did you listen to Officer Steve's testimony?
Yes.
So you know what he said, right?
I'd rather do cool BMX trips.
Did you notice any direct contradictions between yours and his?
Holy shit.
Possibly.
Okay.
You might have to refresh me.
Okay. Judge Crane asked Officer Steve a specific question. I'm going to ask you the same one, right?
Oh my god.
When Judge Crane left the courthouse and got into his G-Wagon, what did Officer Steve do?
We got in the car and left the courthouse. We backed out of the courthouse.
Okay, I need a more accurate description of what happened at that point. What happened when you got into your police vehicle? Were there lights? Were there sirens?
I can't recall.
Oh my god. This
You recalled about 10 minutes ago when you gave an answer to this question, sir.
Did I? What I said 10 minutes ago.
Want me to read?
Yeah, please.
You said there were no lights or sirens when you left the courthouse.
Los Santos fine is over fucking you.
Is it exactly what I said?
You said no lights or sirens.
Well,
Do you
I remember
maintain
them being
that
off.
statement?
Okay, I remember them being off while we were on the street up until we got.
You specifically said
Around-
you turned them on around the time he started to speed.
Yeah.
You maintain
yeah.
that testimony.
After the red light, and I think closer to Peaceful Street.
That's all I need from you. Thank you for your testimony. Step back.
Your Honor, I just want to note that I've just been delivered high quality evidence. If you look on the big screen, This is a picture of Crocodile Steve in his college days. I want this entered as a
I'm from fucking Ohio. I'm not Australian, okay?
Absolutely
That is.
entered as evidence.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm sorry, are you
problem at
biased?
all.
I'm not Australian. I'm from Ohio.
You're not Australian, Croc?
Fucking VB.
No. I think you're getting confused with someone else. I was born and raised in
radio.
Ohio by Australian people, by Australian
Where are you
parents.
from?
Yes, I'm from Ohio.
Oh, you're from Melbourne, Ohio.
Ohio.
The same way Arthur McNee is
all right,
from
hold on.
Southampton,
Croc.
Colorado.
Croc.
Got it.
If you're from Ohio, what is the Ohio State chant?
Go Buckeyes!
Wait,
I don't have to answer that.
I've got this. Croc. Are they called chips? Hot chips.
Oh,
Chips.
come on, Croc.
Yeah, you're a
If I
shark.
was to say Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oh shit.
All right. Okay.
I'm not Australian.
Put it on the
I
record,
think,
Croc's
okay,
Australian.
actually, I might stay for the small claims thing because we might have to investigate his green card after that. We need to get some people looking into that paper.
You have
that,
a right
that Ohio
to work in
registration.
Los Santos, sir.
Bicycle.
Are you an illegal alien, Croc?
No.
Been lying to us the whole time.
No,
telling us
Objection,
this is in
relevance.
Ohio.
And it does look like an alien, not gonna lie, now that you mention it.
Do we have anybody else who's giving testimony on the prosecution side?
Garcia.
Garcia.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not helping this case.
Godspeed.
All right.
Get
Next
the
up,
fuck
Your
up there,
Honor.
please. Get
You
the
don't
fuck
want
up there.
me-
Get the
wait,
fuck
I'm
up,
not
please.
helping your case.
Don't throw this even more, please. Just.
Garcia's gonna look real close to the mic.
I honestly
There's
couldn't
someone washed on
remember
that
if
side,
you
they
had
need to.
lights on or not.
Is that really you on the screen?
Sure about this,
I
Croc,
wish.
correct?
Okay, name and rank for the record, sir.
Sergeant Garcia, LSPD.
Garcia doesn't want 35 miles
When
an
you're
hour.
ready, give us your testimony.
Mr. Garcia, do you swear to tell the
Oh,
truth,
yeah.
nothing but the truth?
What do I smell coffee?
Under the, like, what was the
Pains
thing?
and penalties
Yeah,
of perjury.
under the pains and penalty of perjury, so help you wayward.
Ooh, I never got that.
I do. Good job, Rudy. You're paying attention.
Yeah, he is. Now go loom over him and intimidate the shit out of him while he's giving his testimony.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Well, I arrived pretty late. I arrived towards the point of, I guess, after they left the courthouse, and apparently he was pulling him over around. Ooh, that's a sexy car.
Yeah, it's gonna haunt Croc's dreams.
Anyways, sorry.
What?
That car kind of
So
sucks.
I heard over the radio
I think
that
we should
he
give
was
up. We're just fucked.
pulling over Judge Crane.
No, let's see how it plays out.
And I'll be honest, I was like, oh, you're pulling up Crane, you're probably gonna get fucked. So I really was interested in see how Croc was gonna get fucked over by the law. So I decided to go. And once I arrived, I think they were pulled over on Carson, facing westbound. And at that point, I saw Crane, I believe, out in the middle of the road. And actually, no, I think he was in the vehicle. I'll be honest, I don't remember too much. I was just kind of enjoying
See,
what
it's
was
hard to
going on.
remember
He's
things.
fucking throwing. He's throwing.
All I know
he's
is,
doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose.
Croc
throwing.
did say
Listen,
multiple
Croc,
times.
we're not doing this on purpose. It's late,
Judge
man.
Crane, guys, can you please?
Oh,
Can
we
hear
can.
you.
He can hear us. That's awkward.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
That's really
Look at
fucking
them
awkward.
Sexy cut on the picture there.
I know, right? One day I'll catch him.
Yeah.
Anyways, I did hear him say multiple times something along the lines that he, I believe, was trying to cuff him up, I believe, or something. I don't remember. I know he was trying to detain him in some shape or form. And then I jokingly had told Croc, have you told
Scotties,
him? I didn't know full context. Keep in mind, I thought that's where it began. So I didn't know how serious Croc was being. So I jokingly said, have you warned him that you are giving him a lawful order? And that is when I saw Crane cuff him up and then walk to the sidewalk. I then decided to uncuff Croc. And I believe I witnessed Crane go to the sidewalk. And he began talking to Willie about something. once they were done talking, Croc said that he was going to be arresting him for reckless
Driving?
evading.
Fuck!
That is when obviously Crane said, "I want a bench trial," got into the vehicle and drove away towards the courthouse. And Croc pursued.
Could this potentially be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Because if he knew he was under arrest for reckless evading and then he...
And I did not follow. He went to an 80.
Okay.
See, don't give up, Croc. Crane's 100% fucking guilty.
Croc.
Yeah?
No, I'm not saying cock.
Huh?
I said cock.
Oh,
that
no,
got his attention.
Calm down, Sherry.
Is that your testimony?
Yeah, that is my testimony.
Okay, Reggie, any questions?
You got questions from Croc?
I do have one question, Garcia.
Yes.
At the point that you witnessed Croc get handcuffed, did any officers do anything at that point, or was it just Crane moving on his own free will over to the side of the road?
Oh my god.
He moved on his own free will. At that point, I was already stepping on my vehicle, and I walked over to a Crane.
Because people didn't think I was being serious.
Like I said, I arrived very, very late, so I didn't know how serious Croc was actually being.
Okay, thank you.
Sergeant Garcia, you are an experienced officer. You arrive mid-scenario on scene multiple times a day, right?
Yes.
How did you assess the level of threat on scene?
I'll be honest, it seemed very casual. Willie stayed in the sidewalk, didn't really do anything.
I had lethal out.
Crane pretty much walked away as soon as he cuffed him up, and he went to go lean on the
I had
sidewalk.
lethal out, Espinosa.
Okay. Prosecution. Any questions for your witness?
1 second. Any questions? We need to think of something, because if we don't give a question, Crane is going to fucking smurf us, bro. He's going to fucking
Look at him asking for help from the guy that he tried to throw under the bus multiple times. It
What
really
kind of
do be
questions
your
can
own
we ask
voice.
Garcia?
I know. We need to fuck over Crane. He's going to fuck with us.
I already said you were cuffed. He uncuffed you. And, I mean, it doesn't matter how Crane
Garcia
walked around afterwards.
Yes.
Did you witness Willie or I giving a lawful order to Crane?
Well, see, like I said in my statement, did you give him multiple orders? Yes. And at that point, that's why I had asked you if it was a lawful order or not and how serious. I was trying to gauge how serious you were. You didn't answer the question, so I wasn't fully sure how serious you were.
Man, that makes two of us.
Oh, he's playing that card.
I told Crane you were serious. Remember?
Did you witness Crane go back into his vehicle and drive away after I'd issued him a lawful order?
Sorry, one more time. Sorry.
Did you witness Crane hop into his vehicle and drive away after I had issued him a lawful order?
Objection, relevance. I'm not being charged with any evading crimes or anything.
Disobeying a peace officer is one of the charges he's being charged with today.
Yeah. He told me that he was pressing charges, and I said, okay, bench trial. I'll call up Grayson. We'll do this right now. Wasn't disobeying anything.
I told him to put his hands behind his back and to stop moving. Now I'm testifying.
Okay, you're testifying again.
Well, how am I meant to rebuttal that? I can't just be quiet, Your Honor. Did he just fucking shush me?
He shushed you. Yeah.
Your
he
Honor,
shushed
if I may, you said you're testifying again to Croc, but not to Crane, who also did the exact same goddamn thing just now.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
want to call it
didn't I?
spies.
Yeah, you did.
Crane, stop
That's what I'm
testifying.
saying. All this stuff
That's
doesn't
5
matter.
out of 5,
He's
by the way.
guilty.
See you,
He's
Bundy.
biased! He's literally biased.
Just
He
reiterate
gets
the
5
points
more unless
for
I'm
Garcia.
not needed for the civil complaint.
Yeah, I welcome it.
Hell
Oh, man, you're smart.
I think we're done.
You just escaped contempt. Good job.
No more questions.
Okay. Oh, Garcia, get back to that stand.
Oh, God.
Hey, Garcia, do I fuck around at the PD meetings and like handcuff people and shoot them with a rubber slug shotgun and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Have you ever seen me do anything like that to Croc? At a meeting you were at like a day and a half ago where I handcuffed him?
No, I wasn't there for that.
Oh, you weren't there? I thought you were. Sorry. No, Bundy was there, but anyway.
Pizza. Really strong.
So
pizza.
when you arrived on scene and Croc was calling for backup, and you saw me handcuff Croc, did you see me like try to like do anything with him or like run away or anything else, or did I just handcuff him and walk away?
Objection, leading. Oh, it's Cross. He can do it. Never mind.
Yeah,
let's
I just
see. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw him
Croc's learning.
cuff him and walk away.
I know,
This
isn't
is
this
actually
great?
helpful.
It is actually. God, I'm smart. Okay. So, in terms of the situation, when you broke off, and the time that I was standing on scene, did you ever hear Croc offer me medical or anything, or assess if I needed medical?
No, I did not.
All right. Let's see. Oh, here's a good question. Have you ever seen Trooper Snow mag dump a local for turning into him when he's driving?
Objection, relevance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just don't answer.
Yeah,
Just don't answer
yeah.
Yeah,
Haven't answered.
It isn't answered yet.
Yeah, absolutely wasn't you answering?
I am going to absolutely wait for my answer because of the objection.
Objection, wow.
I want to die.
Objection relevance on the table. Do I have a rebuttal?
You're not getting rolled.
What was the objection again?
We objected relevance to whatever the fuck Crane was talking about.
Wait, what Crane was talking about?
Objection. I'm trying to put on the pump song, and these guys are being cringe.
Objection. He's being harassing. He's speaking to me in unwelcoming words. Just fucking continue, please. I want to go to bed, and I want to see me get L learned ratioed, or I want to get a fucking fat ass W. One or the other, please. Let's just continue.
Steve, you will
Objection,
contain
he's
yourself
Australian.
in my courtroom.
This
You are being violently Australian right now, sir.
Grayson.
Yes.
This is my first
Croc,
outbit out of
what
20.
Grayson's saying to you, Croc, what
Can I
Grayson's
object to
saying
that,
to you
Grayson?
is you started this shit, finish this shit.
I'm finishing the damn
Simmer
shit.
down.
I will unleash my own Australian against you, Mr. Croc.
I'm not fucking Australian, mate. I mean, sir.
All right, mate.
What would you know about that, Croc? You're from Ohio.
Hey guys, I can't.
Yeah, I'm American. I love fucking cheese.
Okay, go Bell.
So
Thank you.
Tired.
You're
Guys.
amazing. Thank you, Rudy. Mr.
Guys,
Renson, you have done
today-
beautiful service today. Thank you for looming so
Thank you.
menacingly.
Thank you, Rudy.
My Vincent.
Thanks, Rudy.
Hey guys, I need to go to bed. I'm so fucking tired.
Wish I could.
Did you finish the subathon?
Hey. Hi. Oh shit. Hello. Later.
Yoink.
Oh yeah, I don't have any more questions.
Okay. Any further questions from the judges before we let this man step down?
I'm okay.
We are good. Thank you, Sergeant Garcia. Your time has been appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on Sergeant.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Anything else for prosecution before I hand this over to Judge Crane?
Can I point something out?
Yeah.
One point in an
You wanna go over
objection.
evidence?
Huh? No, it's something that
You wanna
Crane
go over
testified.
evidence specifically?
Not over evidence, but something Crane testified.
Crane hasn't testified yet.
It's something that Crane said in a objection.
Well, Crane's gonna give his testimony, and then you'll get an opportunity to ask a question about his testimony.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, then nothing
Is
more.
that okay for you?
That's fine.
Okay. Judge Crane, I've got to ask. With amendment rights, you waiving them?
Yeah, I did that like 4 times already.
Yeah. You know, gotta ask.
I have an ace up my sleeve.
Fantastic. You
That's
are good
exactly
to go.
what you did,
want to give me your
I have an
name
ace
and
up my sleeve.
occupation?
Yeah.
Crane has
Alan
made
Crane.
a mistake, and I have an ace up my sleeve.
He's already
God damn it.
He did it at the beginning. It's just we had late witnesses
I wanted to
arrive.
swear him to Mr. Squiggle. You're
I
an
can do
attorney
it.
now.
He said something in an objection that I'm gonna fuck him on.
Your Honor, can we get on record?
He's playing the wrong card.
I mean,
old enough.
Unless it's pertinent.
You're as old as you feel, and Pichingle looks pretty young.
Okay, first, you're gonna shut the fuck up or you're getting contempt.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But don't sit vote. Forget it.
Floor is yours.
Okay, so did a bench trial for GSF. Croc brought him in here on some petty charges from pulling over a Lambo. For the record, Mr. Andrew Jackson drives a multi-million-dollar, very expensive, very high-end Lamborghini Aventador with the plate 26 Mob. I believe he says on God after that. I don't really know. Anyway, so we did the bench trial. The female defendant, Aubrey Adams, was harassed by Croc during the trial multiple times. In fact, he assumed that the only way she could have gotten the car lent to her is if she was sleeping with the man who owned it, and he mistakenly referred to Mr. Jackson as her boyfriend when her actual boyfriend was in the room. And I want to make note that it is
History Month. What the fuck?
There you go, Women's History Month. So, you know, Croc did that, and then we got the verdict. I found them guilty of mostly everything, except for he tried to give them both vehicle registration fraud, which didn't make any sense. So I found one of them not guilty.
I can't even object.
Found Andrew Jackson not guilty of disobeying, but they had, you know, probable cause for the search because he flashed a gun and he's a gang member, doesn't have a gun license. So, yeah, that went well. Andrew Jackson then ran out when one of the associates of Andrew punched Croc in the face. Croc tried to chase him, but he failed, even with me trying to help by rubber slugging one of them. At which point I went outside. Willie was holding a guy at gunpoint who said, "I just have cakes." I don't know if he was referring to his glutes or, you know, actual food, but neither here nor there. So from there, Croc pulls me aside and goes, "What do you want to do with Andrew Jackson?" I said, "Well, I give people 500 months for running." Croc said, "Okay, great." So I go, you know, but I can just get him to turn himself in because I have a good relationship with him. So I go to get in my car, and Croc's saying to Willie, you know, "We got to stop him. You know, he can't go there alone." Some of those effects, I remember exact words, but basically, like, we got to go with him. We can't let him go there alone. So I'm going to my car, and I'm like, all right, like, fuck it. This is all right. I got a police escort. We'll just go there together. We'll get Andrew Jackson, get him to turn himself in. I can go back to, you know, dreaming about Pete Shingle's, you know, smooth bald head and her beautiful mustache. So at this point, I get in my G-Wagon, I pull it out of the valet. Croc comes up. He was going northbound in the southbound lane there adjacent to the east side of the courthouse. He does a 180 in the CVPI. His lights and sirens were on at this point. I know, you know, they have tried to offer that they weren't, or all of them were on, or one of them, or I can't even follow their testimony anymore, but trust me, I'm reliable. I remember they were both on. Them two couldn't, you know, start a fire with all their brain cells put together to rub them together. So anyway, we then proceed to do the escort down to Forum. I'm just driving down there. I'm going, you know, I think I was going like 90 or something, you know, as you do. There was nobody else on the road. It was pretty late. We went down southbound. We went Peaceful Street, took a left on Vespucci, took a right down southbound Alta past the apartments. There was nothing really on that road either. There was a local that started to turn left going westbound on Adams Apple, and I ran into them and I got pissed off, but whatever, you just go on with your day. It's more about getting Mr. Jackson to turn himself in. So then we drive down onto Carson, going eastbound on Carson. I stop, I turn right to go southbound into the alleyways behind I guess those are the Southern Forum apartments, to look for Mr. Jackson, because I've usually seen him hanging out in the alleys. He wasn't there. We did a circle. They were still escorting me behind me. We did a circle around. We get down to the other side of Forum by, they call it Auntie's house, which is like further north. At this point, I still hadn't found Mr. Jackson, so I pull over to go and call him and see what he's doing. this point, I vaguely hear like somebody yelling, and it's Croc being like, "Pull over!" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm trying to get on the phone with Andrew Jackson. Phone's ringing. I'm listening to "Pump," the House remix by Randy Wrangler in my G-Wagon. And yeah, just nothing going on there. So I go to leave again to go back to the courthouse, see if I can get Mr. Jackson. Croc's still like swerving around behind me, yelling or something. So I pull over again, and he's like, "You're under arrest." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Croc?" And then he's like, "Get out of the car." And I'm like, "Okay." And I get out of the car, and I'm like talking to him in the middle of the road. He's like, "I'm documenting the scene. You're under arrest." I'm like, "What the fuck for what, Croc?" And I'm thinking he's like messing around at this point. So I'm like, "Yeah, haha, very funny." And I go to handcuff him, thinking we're just like doing something else. And he fails. So I laugh and I say, "You're washed." I walked over to the sidewalk. I start talking to Willie, and Willie's like, "Yeah, he's serious." I'm like, "Really? For what?" And Willie's like, I don't know. He said, "You're like, we're pulling you over for reckless evading or something." I'm like, "Okay." Don't know how that works, but whatever. And I said, "Okay, maybe it'll be fun. I'll educate them a bit. We'll go to bench trial."
Object to something.
And then Croc comes over, and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to bench trial." And Croc's like, "No, you're getting processed." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Croc, we can just go to the courthouse." So I get in the G-Wagon, I go to drive the courthouse. He then like trips and falls. I don't know, he's clumsy. And then we go to the courthouse. At this point, when I was at the courthouse, and Croc like says, "You're under arrest." I'm like, "Yeah, I know we're going to the courthouse because you're confused and you think that like this is serious or something." I don't know, just really strange. And then he's like, "No, you're getting processed like everyone else." I'm like, "Okay, but why?" Because there's no reason. So he takes me out of the cells. I then unlock the cell because I have keys, and I go ask him what he's talking about with Willie.
Welsh, thanks, buddy.
At this point, he then gets really mad and tackles me. He's like, "I forgot you have keys." And then I'm like, "Okay, can we just go to the bench trial? Because this is a big misunderstanding. I don't understand what's happening right now." And he goes, "Yeah, but we got to wait." And he goes, "Do you want an attorney?" I'm like, "Croc, I already told you that I'm waiving my Miranda rights. We just go to the bench trial." And then he goes, "Well, we got to do it the way you want, but I'm going to do it with my methods." I'm like, "That's contradictory, much like a lot of your testimony and your faulty recall."
He's either a senile old man.
We ended up here eventually.
Okay. Judge Might, any questions?
I think that we're pretty covered in this.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Crane. Thank you.
Okay, Judge Crane, I want to clarify one thing. At any point from the journey
is not an excuse.
From the courthouse down to Forum, did anybody attempt to pull you over?
No, he was right behind me with lights and sirens on, escorting me. I mean, look, if he had like turned on lights and sirens after we started driving or something, I might have been like pulled over and be like, "What are you doing?" But he had them on when he did the 180 and like stopped next to me behind me, which I've been a part of police escorts multiple times to do raids to the south side and everything with Wrangler, and they always turn on lights and sirens first and then you head out. So I thought we were just like going down there.
Isn't that contradicting what he said earlier?
No.
Yeah, you said that I told you he was seriously pulling you over.
Yeah, no, we're talking about before when we were first at the courthouse.
I think Crane's
like on the way down to Forum.
He's kind of making a mistake in his testimony.
That's not what he asked you.
Didn't he say on the way down to Forum? Did anyone try to pull you over?
I said from the courthouse to Forum, yes.
Yeah, that's what he said, Willie. Pay attention.
And I told you that you were being pulled over.
No, you told me that when we were already on Forum.
Stop going backwards and forwards. I am conferring with another judge.
Objection, Willie is cooked.
Oh my god.
You just got rolled, smoked and rolled, Crane.
Plus ratio.
I don't
retweet.
Seriously, very old.
He did say that he cuffed me.
He admitted to so many crimes right there, Croc.
Yeah, but the judge is biased and we're wasting our time.
Crane, I've got a question for you. You mentioned that you've previously been in escorts before. Were you, in those previous escorts, were you the lead vehicle or were you behind police?
Depends if I'm in my own vehicle or if I'm in theirs. So when I'm in like Wranglers or whatever, Wuro is in front because Wrangler just likes to like go first.
I said it. What did I say?
People kind of follow him. So I kind of just assumed that ideology and just went over there and figured they
assumed.
Had okay, thank you.
He knows what he's doing, Croc.
Okay. Judge Crane, any evidence you want to point to? Anything there that you think's relevant?
Willie's really tired and cooked, and he's not listening to what's said. He also contradicted Croc multiple times. Their story doesn't match up. This is really silly, and I think Croc just is embarrassed at this point, and he that he didn't break the cuffs.
I'm gonna give my
objection.
word.
I don't know what he's saying. Speculated.
He's testifying on behalf of us.
What's he doing?
Well, it's 5 out of 5, so I'm doing whatever the hell I please.
Okay.
Because the judges aren't here to make objections for you, so yeah, it's kind of open season.
That objection was ridiculous, so that's overruled.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm gonna pass this on over to the prosecution for a direct line of questioning. You have questionings for Judge Crane about the testimony he has given you today.
Actually, I just thought about this. This might make Reggie's brain melt. Does he side with the cops who are prosecuting?
Alan Crane.
Get him, Croc.
At any point in time, did any officer, Willie Glory, or myself, or any officer in this courthouse, tell you at any point in time that you would be escorted to Form Drive?
There was no verbal communication, no.
Keep going. It's strong.
One sec. Did myself or Willie or any other police officer involved in this scene tell you that I was seriously trying to arrest you, detain you, and stop you?
Objection asked and answered.
Motherfucker.
This has been testified to like 3 times now. I don't know the relevance of this.
We've gone from prosecution to defense. We're just making sure that the stories line up.
Objection, that's the definition of asked and answered.
Do you have a rebuttal to asked and answered?
Goes into my next question.
Objection, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm preparing my next question to make my questions make better visual story Fuck! Whatever! Next! Skip!
Objection, short bus.
Okay, then.
Brock, what you're looking for, what you're trying to say just then was the delaying foundation.
Wait, one second.
That word! Foundation! Foundation!
Objections
oh my gosh, Australian bias. I'm writing a
okay,
listen.
It's my boy Reggie.
Seriously, Reggie? Literally, your second bench trial, you're already doing this?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I feel attacked. Objection on the attack.
My boy Reggie.
Internally fucking attacked.
May I continue now?
Absolutely.
Alan Crane, how long have you been part of the DOJ?
Objection relevant.
It goes into my next question on his knowledge on the law, knowledge on detainment, knowledge on the situation to prove that he was aware that he was being detained. And ignorance is not a card that he is playing here.
Objection, wasn't listening because I'm bantering with Bundy.
Proves my point. Ignorance is not a card here.
Okay. Are you attempting to lay foundation in a line of questioning? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes. I'm trying to lay foundation.
Then I'm going to overrule your objection because you're way out of scope in cross-examination. You've got to ask him questions about what he's testified about, sir.
I hate court.
You got this, Croc.
Crane. You testified that you cuffed me. What was it for? Why did you cuff me?
As we were playing around.
Remind me again, when did you cuff me before that? The day before?
PD meeting.
Why do you think being on the streets with lights and sirens and the PD meeting is the same location to cuff someone for quote-unquote fun?
Objection, argumentative. He's asserting
Actually,
something
I'll
that I
replace
think
that.
when
I'll
I never
replace
said
that.
it.
I'll reword that.
Okay.
Did I have a consent to being cuffed?
No. That would be the whole idea of saying you didn't break them.
He'd add a charge of unlawful imprisonment and say, I've got 60 days to press charges.
Did, 1 second.
Since Crane's admitted to it.
You said that you waived your rights and you wanted a bench trial, right? When you stopped at Form Drive?
After the third time we stopped, yes.
So you were aware that charges were being placed against you and you were detained?
When I was talking to Willie Glory, you said you intended to charge me with something. I didn't know if you were serious, and I said, well, if you're serious, let's just have a bench trial. It'll be fun.
No one was... Try not to testify. Was there a smile on my face?
No, I think you lack the innate humor and candor to be able to smile. I think you're an emotionless prick. But that's why I enjoy bantering with you so much.
1 second, trying to get a W and make sure this nerd gets an L. Trying to get the right questioning.
I want it on the record that Croc is a W cop and is very cringe.
Are we putting it on the record that Crocodile Steve is trying real hard?
He's a tryhard.
I'm a tryhard, so I must get the W. I seek validation.
Or as they say in the streets, sweaty.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh my god, Garcia's still here. What the fuck?
We all care about you, Croc.
I can't wait for the next... Oh, never mind. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Go ahead.
Add one. 1 second. I had a question. I'm trying to do this right.
Yeah, just when you ask it, don't stutter this time. It's embarrassing.
Like how your career ended when you get found guilty of one of the charges today?
Oh, if you only knew how the system worked, Croc.
Oh yeah, I'm learning it the hard way right now.
Ain't that the truth?
You're just learning it right now. Have you seen how many cops we've had? Never mind.
How fast were you
Bundy
driving?
knows.
From the courthouse to Form?
Objection asked and answered. I actually stated this already.
What did you state?
If you weren't listening, that's not my fault.
So it's not my fault either that you weren't listening, that this was a serious traffic stop?
Objection, badgering.
Rebuttal, questioning.
You have a rebuttal?
I was questioning. Did he have the same line of not my fault, not his fault, ignorance?
Who are you asking now, me or him?
You.
Yeah, you're asking me questions?
No, not you, Your Honor.
Well, we're still in the whole dealing with the objection portion, so asking me a question is out of form.
Yeah. Okay. As far as the badgering goes...
Sustained.
Is that Johnny?
I honestly, Crane, I think he's just aggressively Australian. I think it's meant coming off the way it's coming off, so I'm going to overrule that one.
My God.
All right, well,
he's on
I'll
my
reissue
side.
A new objection, which is relevance.
Do we have a
We've
rebuttal?
literally
for the relevance?
examined this point backwards and forwards every single way.
New question. Ow.
Okay.
Willie, you got anything?
So your question was to your co-counsel?
Well, I mean, we're together.
Ask Willie a question?
I would say if Willie's got anything.
Objection. Wait, I got an objection. 6 cops for this? Really, dude?
Rebuttal. Yes, dude. Really. High-end criminal right here. New in the making. You gonna join the Bondi Boys?
Big criminal.
Well, Willie?
Is he joining a gang or am I?
Willie, questions!
Did you just ask him if it was his gang? Crocodile Steve, do you run the Bondi Boys?
I'm the leader of the Bondi Boys, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Motion for
It's
a
me.
mistrial. This person does not have the capacity to prosecute.
Rebuttal.
What are you talking about? Half the
Crank and
PDs
crack
in the
jokes,
gang.
why can't I?
No, rebuttal. You can be a gang
Objection.
leader and a cop at the same time.
You're not
This
allowed
is
to play
true.
5 out of
This is
5.
true.
Mr. K is a cop. Ripley has a CG chain.
I
Two
just
other
want to.
people
I
have
want the
CG
court to
chains.
note that Crocodile Steve just said that we're cracking jokes. So just want that on the record.
No, you're cracking jokes. I was following you because you're a very big jokester.
So you were following the scene
Yeah,
and
Green, we'll
reading
leave
the
it to the
room. Is that
judge.
what you were doing? Okay, I want it noted that Crocodile Steve is reading the room and following along with what other people are doing, much like what I was doing when I followed his escort.
I got no questions.
No.
Oh, great. I'm done.
Actually, no. I do have questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Make your mind up.
Okay. Alan Crane, are you a police officer?
Objection relevance. I would object to stupidity, but I think I've already proven that beyond a reasonable doubt. So you're guilty of that one.
Your Honor, my rebuttal is that we're trying to determine if he has the same immunity and qualified immunity as police officers do with traffic laws on the road.
Objection relevance. I've never asserted qualified immunity.
Right, my brain. I'm half asleep.
Sustain that objection.
Is your vehicle fitted with blue and red lights? Blue and red emergency
Objection
lights.
relevance. He's just asking the same question.
Rebuttal. Being a police officer and what lights is your vehicle fitted on is not the same question. Vehicle could have
Objection
yellow
and
lights, green
relevance.
lights.
Why would it matter what lights I have on my car?
Because those lights can control traffic. It can make a scenario safer
from
or more dangerous.
Okay. We're just getting 15 objections in a row, and none of them get actually getting ruled on, right?
That's right.
Crocodile Steve.
Your Honor.
You have a specific point you're trying to get to that you can get to without asking the same question 15 more times.
Does Alan Crane have any immunity to drive on the road and disobey the street laws?
Objection compound.
Define compound.
No, ignorance is not an excuse.
Your Honor, I'm stupid. I need assistance.
Do you?
Yes.
If you didn't use your 5 money could help.
Hey, Reggie, you're the judge who likes helping the PD.
Yeah, I can help
him.
Compound is when you're asking multiple questions in the one question. Stick to one.
Alan Crane.
It should be in your fucking cheat sheet.
What cheat sheet?
You have a fucking cheat sheet that was given to fucking PD to help you guys.
Objection. The
Alan Crane, do you have it?
It's making me uncomfortable.
Crane. Do you have any special sanction to bypass road rules? Any special ability?
Special sanction? No,
I meant to say ability. Oh my God, you went there. Oh.
Objection too soon.
We're not going to talk. This is. I'm getting cancelled and I'm leaving the room.
Yeah.
Brand risk.
That's a brand risk.
Where's the
I
bell?
am back.
The bell.
I told you.
I didn't leave the courthouse.
From my courthouse.
I didn't leave the courthouse. I left the courtroom.
That's a really good grumble, Grayson.
I got no questions.
Y'all ever listen to No Doubt like Spiderwebs? God, what a good era.
No more questions.
Okay. Are we done?
Yeah,
Really?
I just want to note that L and Croc's very silly. And this was really fun, though, and I think everyone learned a lot. Thank you, Croc.
Yeah, he admitted. Bunch of shit, we're good.
Okay.
No, we're not
No further
good.
questions.
We're going to get... What do you mean, massive L? Just because he admits it doesn't mean jack shit.
Court is now in recess. Myself and
No,
Jedi are going to go
I mean,
back
they
and
have all the
deliver
facts
who
and
will be back
evidence.
shortly.
He confirmed that he was just
Look,
being a jackass.
I just want to point out that in the event that any of the conviction sticks, you're still an L cop. It's just that he stole it from you by admitting to 3 misdemeanors while he was there, basically no ballsing them into finding him guilty.
Yeah, they have everything they need to find him guilty.
Well, he's not going to be found guilty.
Yeah,
because you
pretty
saw how
good.
they were treating us
I
different.
respect it. I respect
Bro,
it.
stop
Would you like
smurfing on me!
to
Oh my
time?
God.
I
Oh
like
my
the
God.
I like the fact that you made sure.
I'm being bullied so much. I'm trying my hardest. This man is just bullying me. He's just bullying me.
I warned him.
I need to find a better way to go after Crane.
And I'm listening to this like list of like pop songs from like the 90s and early 2000s. This shit is
But
fire.
this judge is biased. I'm calling the judge as biased
Like,
because
I'm sorry,
he's letting
if you
Crane
tell
do
me
stuff that I
you
can't
don't
do.
Like that Timber song by fucking.
We had to
Kesha,
prove that he
you're
was
a lying
speeding.
piece
He
of
admitted
shit.
that he was in cuffs.
That song is so cool.
You're such a liar.
Oh,
You
so
don't like that song.
my testimony is like 20 times stronger than his, even if it makes no sense because I'm simply a cop. That's automatic. Oh, you gotta trust me over the criminal. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to it now.
I told you.
But we're gonna lose because here's what the judge is gonna say. They're just gonna say prosecution didn't do enough to prove, and Judge Crane defended himself, and you know it seems like that they didn't take it seriously, and the PD conducted their job poorly, and poor Crane just simply misunderstood. Where if it was the other way around, it'd be Dundee. Ignorance is not a tool or a reason for you to ignore police. You knew exactly what you were doing. You're gonna be guilty of all charges plus terrorism because yeah.
Yeah, I'm on day 15, 6 hours left.
It's literally gonna happen. Hey Swatty, what's up? Who asked? Fuck you, Swat. I want to die. I've been live 10 hours.
True.
I'm gonna get deported. It's gonna be an hour for the to decide as well.
Oh, I wonder what that is. Wait, what time is it? Oh, yeah. So let me try my best here.
And the thing is,
guys, I hope
okay,
that Street
so
Team
Reggie,
isn't breaching some idiots at Bay City.
Reggie's
this
become what he
vision of
hates.
Lil Bleach crouching while holding a
Where's he
fucking
going?
eagle and doing combat rolls.
Yo, where the fuck? Bro, he. Where the f. Oh. I know I suck, but do you see what I'm up against?
Yeah, no, you got smurfed on real hard.
Yeah, fuck you too. But at least I'm taking the chance to be proactive.
What do you mean, fuck me? I tried to help.
You did.
Can't help it that Willie went up there and peed all over himself while he was talking.
How the fuck is a judge able to get away? If you saw what I saw, if it was anyone else.
No, look. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Crane basically admitted to 3 misdemeanors while he was
and
up
he
there.
ain't gonna get it because the judge is biased.
Yeah, that's the real question, is if he gets convicted. But look, I gotta focus on the cigarette real hard for the next 45 seconds. Give me some breathing room, okay?
Smoking's
I've
bad.
been on duty for 19 hours.
Yeah, I've been on duty for 10. You see me bitching? I'm gonna go to small claims after this, and I'll be here for 18 more, pussy.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the only 10 this goddamn month.
What's his name? Freddie Price? Yeah, he got defaulted on the docket for $1.1 million.
Hey, Croc.
Good luck, LSPD.
Having a good day,
Good luck,
buddy.
LSPD.
Hey, Croc, is this 3 bench trials and 2 shifts?
How's your day, Croc?
Hey, Croc, I don't want to be that
yes,
guy,
it is.
but I'm gonna be that guy. I took a picture of you outside the courthouse. You kind of stepped out the courthouse.
Garcia's trying to get the commission for that phone
Nice,
call.
dude.
Croc, I'm your superior.
Yeah, no one's watching.
No one's watching.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, Croc. I'm not gonna
Say that about the
step
vine.
out the courthouse. Don't worry.
No one's watching. Oh my god.
Yeah, what's going on?
Actually, is that a lawful imprisonment if he grabs him by the arm and I couldn't really do anything? force me one?
No, it's just power gaming.
That's crazy. It's almost like he thought it
He
was
moved
just
you,
joking
so
around.
that's kidnapping, right?
That's wild. How Croc? Wait, Croc, are you gonna press charges on yourself?
No comment. I am flustered. I wanna, bro. I'm gonna start Hell Week on Croc. Hell Week on Croc is gonna start. I'm gonna start Hell Week on judges. Croc goes away for terrorism. So chat, do you think I'm gonna win? Or do you think I'm gonna lose?
for anything to stick. However, once you were there, Judge Crane, and Crocodile Steve, senior officer on scene, tells you you are being detained and he wants you, you are not at liberty to leave. You left, so we are going to find you guilty of disobeying a peace order.
Boom.
That is the verdict of this court.
Corruption. I'm so angry.
And Judge Crane, you are now the second judge I have sentenced to jail time. Have fun.
Oh.
Awesome. Time and fine, Your Honor. Just the full disobeying.
I'm getting slushies. I'm
gonna be honest with you. I always defer to the Unified Police Forces penal code. So whatever it says it is, that's what it is.
Understood. Your Honor, please place your hand. Sorry, Alan Crane. Please place your hands behind your back.
I'm just saying, Reggie wanted to find you guilty of terrorism, Crane.
I have like.
Yeah, mental terrorism probably. Croc's fragile.
Alan Crane, I'm giving you a lawful order to place your hands behind your back.
Just grab him. What are you doing?
I'm asking you to place your hands behind your back. Are you resisting arrest?
Croc, you realize that doesn't fall under disobeying, though,
Actually,
right?
this is really fun because you don't know what resisting arrest means, and if you look it up, you're gonna realize how silly you are.
Shut the fuck up. Go in cuffs and let's fucking go to jail. I'm sick of you. Go away. I hate you. Shut the fuck up. We're going to fucking jail. I don't hear another word out of your fucking mouth. God damn it.
I love you, Croc.
I think Crane just took the W there.
How did Croc just send a judge to jail and still take an L?
Hey, look, listen, I'm just playing around. This isn't serious at all. There's no seriousness here. Just want to make this clear. No seriousness. This is just for fun.
Don't do that to Bundy.
This is just for fun, man. This is it's lots of fun.
There goes the captain.
Hey, man, I'm not depriving you of anything, okay? No, I'm not depriving you of shit here, okay?
I can't wait until some asshole wearing denim decides to do this to me.
You're you're like forgetting that you're superior and stuff.
Oh, Flippy is definitely waking up. You are so dead.
Too bad I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna watch it in bed too.
You'll be watching the VOD, my friend. That was technically kidnapping. It was. Look, Willie, we get to do this though. Now move more to your left. More to your left. He smiles.
Right there.
More to your right. Yeah, perfect. Now give me, yeah, that's a happy Willie. Okay. Alan Crane, at this time you've been found guilty of disobeying a peace officer. I'm absolutely amazed that you well, I'm actually completely unsurprised that you didn't get hit with reckless driving or unlawful imprisonment because you have the benefit of being a judge.
Can I be uncuffed when I go to jail, please?
You'll automatically be uncuffed by the DIC.
Can I be uncuffed?
Oh yeah,
now?
I'll let DLC know you're on.
I have not forgotten the fact that you can fucking open the doors, okay?
I'm not
falling
gonna
for that.
open the door,
I'm
Croc.
not
I just
falling
want
for
to move
that.
my arm.
You're getting
I'm
700.
not gonna open the door.
It's 775.
Good lord, just uncuff me.
775. 33.
Hey, Croc, do you know what's really funny?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
When I sue you for constitutional rights violations because you sent me to jail without hearing out my small claims.
Willie. Willie, did you hear that?
I was talking to DLC. What's up?
Some gibberish about small claims or something. I don't know.
When I filed for small claims and it was accepted, and then Croc sent me to jail without hearing it, therefore violating.
Oh, and he's oh man, whoopsie. Uh oh.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Whoops. Oh man, what a devastating! I didn't mean to send him up mid-sentence. That was rude of me.
Good job today, Croc.
Thanks,
we got
Willie.
the W.
Not really, but it was small. We got a small W. We definitely wasn't a complete L. Wasn't a complete L. But I am going to tweet this, and I want you to retweet it.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's going to sue me if I do that, so I'm not going to bet.
All right. Send it to me though.
I'll put it in the PD thing. You know what we get to do now, chat? Negligent driving! Just negligent driving! It's only negligent! It's not against the law! It's just a ticket. Sorry, it's only negligent driving. Not against the law, what I'm doing. Negligent. It's only negligent driving. It's not against the law.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. Just don't you worry, Mac.
What do you mean, don't I worry? You're driving on a fucking sidewalk hitting like dumpsters and shit.
It's fine.
Oh, that was from the bench trial?
And that's the end for today's stay. I hope you enjoyed today's stay. Thank you for watching. Look, chat, we have a little ending screen. Look at that. Oh, chat, I do have a gift for you. Spoon. Now we're back to this. Okay, chat. I hope you had a wonderful day today. I hope you enjoy your stay. I should be live tomorrow because I can't really afford time off. I'll fix my overlay a little bit by tomorrow. Hopefully the management responds to me. I don't know who to host. Hoster? Oh, I can host Jesse. Let's go host Jesse. Because I want to see my boy. Oh, he's playing good music. He's playing good music. I wanna show my boy Jesse some love. I want to see him around some more. So go show him some love. He's doing a subathon. Isn't that great? He's doing a fucking subathon. Fucking, you know. Okay, chat. I will see you guys tomorrow. 50-50. I'm gonna get Macca's. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed your glare.